Are you? Oh, yeah, bright and early.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing like it.
That's what Pasty's going to hear tomorrow. Oh, this is weird.
Yeah, that does sound weird.
All right, good night, everybody.
Oh, wow.
I don't even know you.
Well, that was better.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, you sound awesome now.
Really? You went there too? That's so cool. We were probably there at the same time.
Oh, did. I'm glad they fixed it yesterday, right?
Yeah.
We're all over it.
Uh-huh.
All over it.
Sure, he's expecting a call today.
Yes.
Right now.
That's what Pasty needs on the morning he's supposed to leave to Hawaii. Sissy already flying over the sea, headed over to Hawaii.
I wait for you, brother.
Later tonight, he gets off. Sissy puts a lei around his neck, amongst other places.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And let the festivities begin. Luke, I am your father.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
That is
Keep
so
it like that.
right, yeah.
I thought that was you.
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
Any ideas, Pasty?
Yeah, he sounds like Darth Vader, basically.
Oh, he's
It's a
already
Darth
on the
Vader thing.
phone.
He's already on the phone?
Already.
Hey,
Does he know?
Trying to get it fixed here now.
Yeah. What did they do yesterday? What was the big conclusion?
What,
You actually
Darth?
have a brand new mic. They put a brand new mic in.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, we're still getting wind and sounding like Darth Vader. It's great.
Well, just the wind was better yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday's win was better.
Yeah. We could get much
Like today.
further.
He's probably on the phone with Sissy. I'm going to be a little late.
Hey, T-Man's going to have a better connection any minute now.
Yeah.
How you doing?
The authoritative bass is great.
Say, what are you wearing? I think it'll sound cool.
What do you want?
Oh, yeah, here.
Like that?
Say, throw your panties on the stage or something like that.
There it is. You need that extra little push, huh,
Yeah.
Terry?
Okay.
You should sit where Terry does.
What are you
and then
saying?
have her go over there.
You want me to come to the chalkboard and work out the problem? Okay, well, there it is. It's a new microphone, Terry.
Oh, goody.
This one's way better than the old one. Mm-hmm. All right. Good stuff. It's progress.
He's on it.
Mm-hmm.
The T-Man. Cube 93 and Pepsi want you to meet the man.
The OC's Misha Barton clearly realizes that her breast fell out of her PJs in this scene.
Ow!
But either she didn't mention it or the editor missed it because it actually aired last week.
Right.
Now some wonder
It was
whether
an oversight, Terry.
Sure.
The OC is shot live, as you know.
Oh, it is, in front of a studio audience.
That's right, and they had no idea that her breast was sitting there right for everyone to see.
Right.
It's nothing to do with the fact that the ratings on the OC are down. They're not trying to shake things up or anything.
Oh, no.
It's just an oversight by everyone on the cast.
Right.
And the crew. Mm-hmm. And the catering service.
Yeah.
Nobody noticed a damn thing before it hit the airwaves.
I know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Best
Now
boy's
some
job,
wonder
isn't
whether
it?
the FCC will jump in.
The FCC will jump in to Nisha Barton.
Oh, yeah. They'll say,
Have to
okay.
get in line.
Now some wonder whether the FCC will jump in.
Oh.
It's still cracking down in the wake of Janet Jackson's wardrobe malfunction.
Why not?
No complaints to Fox so far.
Anyone see that OC episode where the boob was out there to play?
I watched it.
You did.
Whoa.
Didn't notice it.
Didn't notice it. Well, when you're 3/4 asleep at 8 o'clock, these things happen.
Yeah, I guess so.
I watched the real Orange County Laguna Beach,
It is.
so I'm not watching this show.
Right?
I like the faux OC.
Do you still have the engineer on the line? My microphone still doesn't sound right.
Better, though.
It's a little better, yeah. We've been working on it.
Yeah. He loves it when you touch that little box
What-
there to play with.
You like when I touch the little box
I
there?
know.
Oh,
It ain't so little, is it? What's his last name, Kelly? What's his last name? Pasty, what's his last name?
A Lipton wall.
All right, well, get Kelly, what? Licked his balls and tell him that it still doesn't sound right. What should I do? What part of the box should I touch next?
No part, he said. He'll be in at 10:30, though.
Oh, no,
over
he's
it.
going to
Can you
touch
ask
box.
him?
I will find out.
Tell him there's still a little too much low end.
Still,
I don't like those radio guys. Come on, all right?
I got
Yep,
you.
I
plenty
want
of
to
that
sound the way I sound.
Hey, good morning, Kelly.
I don't have a lot of low end, do I?
I don't
Sorry about
really think so.
Wait, do I?
Oh, well, no. Not right there.
Man! And what? You tell me that he wants me to believe this is a new microphone. You're on the phone with him right now?
Yeah, I'm on
Hey,
the
are you
phone
on the phone with him
now.
right now?
Correct, yes.
He wants me to believe this is a new microphone. What's his definition of new? Is this fresh out of the box, unused microphone action or no?
Well, what exactly is your definition of a new microphone? Is this brand new out of the box here, or what is it?
And put the phone up to the microphone so I can hear his answer.
Microphones that we use there, the black ones, are custom made
Oh, jeez.
by David.
He always gives you an explanation that is guaranteed to go over your head. Now, that didn't take much with me.
He's got one that he built that we checked out that works everywhere in this building.
Now, what does that mean? Does that mean it's not a new microphone, that it's not
It
fresh
is
out of the box?
custom made.
I think that means refurbished.
Yes,
no,
they're
it never
taking
comes
bits
out.
and
No,
Is
pieces.
that a fancy way of saying a refurbished microphone that
Never
this was
comes out of a
used?
box. The guy creates it.
He creates it out of other
They don't buy it
parts.
off the shelf.
Right.
They're custom made.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They just use all the old parts lying around.
Put him on hold. Put him on hold.
Hold on, please.
What if they tested it when they put it in?
Well, he said that they did
Why
all over
does-
this building.
Why does he always have an answer that's over everyone's head? This is the way engineers talk, Terry. I'm telling you, there should be a reality TV show on radio engineers.
I hear you.
Kelly, I'm asking a very simple question. It really only requires a yes or no answer. Is this a new microphone fresh out of the box or no?
No.
No! Then why are you calling it new? This was probably a microphone used by 13 radio hacks before me,
No,
Terry.
it was custom made. Is
I
what
want a
he's
Carfax
saying.
report. I want a Carfax report on this microphone.
A mic
if,
fax.
if there's one radio host that used it,
Right.
that means there's guaranteed to be one lame radio host to use it, because all radio hosts are pretty much lame, Terry.
Right.
I don't want their lameness rubbing off on me.
Right, okay.
Look and
All right?
see if Ty's name is carved into it.
Is it too much to ask
I love Charlie.
that if my microphone breaks, I can get a new microphone around here?
Well, no, it's not too much to ask.
We make millions of dollars for this company every year. Every year!
Yes.
And I want a new microphone. He tells me it's new, and then he goes into this diatribe of how it was used by for all I know, Wolfman Jack back in the day, Terry.
Wow.
Kelly,
Yes.
now listen.
He's
Is his patience running through with me?
I think so.
See, he knows I like him, Terry.
No, I know that.
I wouldn't
but
even be talking to him.
No, I know that.
And he does a good job.
Yes.
But he just told me it was a new microphone,
But not fresh out of the box.
and now doesn't new to you mean fresh out of the box?
It does it to most people.
Tell me what new means to you, Kelly.
New is a microphone that David at Sound Deluxe creates for us. And
I know
technically,
what he sounds
honestly,
like. Yes. Mhm.
if we want to absolutely draw the line in the stand, they don't come in a box.
Oh, okay. Well, I want a box.
Come in a plastic bag.
All right, we
Make
can
him
give you a
happy,
plastic
Kelly, and
bag.
just put
No.
it in a box and take it out.
How do new microphones come? At some point, a microphone had to be new. When it was new, what was it packaged in?
It was packaged in a plastic bag wrapped in that pink anti-static, like not bubble wrap, but that thin.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one I want.
Well, that's the one you got,
That-
supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't come in boxes.
No, I don't think that's what he's saying. I don't think he's saying that's the one I got. I think this has gone through about 16 generations since it was last in bubble wrap and pink. Should remind you of something, Terry. Now, Kelly.
Yeah. Here, before we go on,
Yes.
what we do for you specifically is when the mics come in.
Wait a minute. Are you saying there are special rules for me?
Oh, so you're being like diva-ish.
I'd like to think there are special rules for me, Terry.
Well, there should be.
I'd like to think the engineers have special rules for me.
You think?
Seriously. There's a couple rules that we have for you. Number one, as you know.
Well, don't tell him that one.
We'll skip to number
You might
two.
want to skip number one because it might insult me, but go ahead. Go to number two, yes. No,
Number two.
No, I want to hear them all. What's number one?
Yeah, this
Well,
is good.
number one is you're the only guy in the building that we actually lock all of your settings, and you're the only one that has a key and are able to adjust that. I have a key, and you have a key to be able to adjust that box down there on the
It's
left.
nice to know.
Wow, you can adjust your own box.
Wow.
Lucky you.
Yes, I can tinker with the box,
You
Terry.
can tinker
Exactly.
with it.
Box adjuster.
Nobody else in the building has the right to tinker with their own box.
Except you.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Nobody.
Okay.
Shelly Hart.
Shelley Hart can't?
No.
Okay.
Wow.
Tinker with her own box.
Wow.
Whoa.
I bet that she tinkers with her own box once in a while,
No,
Terry.
not according to Kelly.
Maybe not at the station.
Oh.
Come on. She's not good at turning the knobs. She shouldn't do it.
Exactly.
All right, number two.
The number two thing is I don't take anything out of a brand new package and put it on the air with you ever.
Why?
For this reason, right now, what we are experiencing.
Well, it's not like...
Exactly. I don't want to put anything on the air with you that we haven't run through and made sure works. Apparently, this isn't working well enough. It's
Well,
not doing what you want it to do.
It sounds better than it did in the first segment, but it's not perfect. Now, like
All right.
you as an engineer, I want this microphone to be perfect. He said,
Now-
suck it up, trying to get somewhere with him, Terry.
Well,
yes.
now, were you here when he was...
No,
Oh,
I went
see?
home yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Very early, Terry.
And
you should know
usually-
the feeling.
Well, I do know the feeling. But usually, are you not here when they are able to put in a new microphone?
Well,
so
here's
that-
the problem. Here, I can certainly acknowledge that I could be difficult, because here's the reason why, as far as it relates to the engineers. I won't let them really come in during the show and touch anything, and then after the show, I have no interest.
Right.
So
It's tough, man.
they're in a totough situation.
They are, really.
All right?
Yeah.
Now,
It's a
Kelly,
lose-lose situation for
it
them.
sounds like you're out of doors right now. Are you coming down here?
I am.
No, I don't
I'm
think
on the
that's
road
necessary.
behind a white Toyota right now.
Wow. See, that's very nice of Kelly to come down and break out of his morning sleep. He couldn't have it any other way. I think we can figure this out. If I can just play with the box a little bit more, I think I can get this thing nailed.
Now that
Okay.
he's like right at the stoplight where he turns into the building.
Now,
you
from
tell him to
what
go
you're
home.
hearing, Kelly, what part of the microphone needs to be touched up here?
As far as what I'm hearing,
Yes.
I'm hearing you on the phone, so the whole thing sounds like pasty sounds popping in the other room.
So it sounds great to you.
Pasty always sounds great. All right.
When I listened this morning, I sat in my critical listening chair.
Oh,
just to listen.
Yes. And what
T-Man critical
what did you
listening.
get out of listening from the T-Man critical chair?
It's a little, you have a little bit of low end, which I think sounds nice. I don't think it sounds too boomy. I think what's
That's nice
happening
of you to
is
say.
you don't have enough of what we call that HMF on the Magic Purple box there.
Oh, you're an
What's a
HMFer.
You're an
High mid
HMF.
frequency, and it's just like it needs a little bit of boost
Okay.
there, and I don't know how much you adjusted.
I'll
last
tell you
time.
what. Go back to your critical chair. Go back home. Go back to sleep. We'll let you know if you need to be woken up again.
Perfect.
All right.
All right, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Stay up.
All right. Stay on him all morning.
Yeah.
Don't let him put
Don't-
his head to the pillow.
Don't let that dude take a wink sleep. And tell him I want a Carfax report on this microphone. I want to know every radio host that's used it.
Right.
Because if that flagpole string bean looking raisin has used this microphone, it's over between me and this microphone. Who else, Terry? Anyone. I mean, I can't think of a person in the building that I would be satisfied that used it before me, Terry.
Oh,
Even
okay.
Delilah.
Yeah, what about New York Vinny?
I tell you,
Refried beans actually stuck in the thing if you look close enough.
I don't see mouth foam all over the microphone, so I doubt he used it.
No, I think it's a new microphone. I don't think it's...
I don't understand that.
Okay,
Why
like
does
when
that not make any sense
The
to me?
word custom built means they build it from scratch.
Yes.
It's
All right.
not made for everybody to buy off the
Right.
shelf.
So you're telling me that nobody has ever used this microphone?
Right. It
All
is
right.
brand new,
Well,
but it's a
that's-
He
custom
literally
made.
takes the pieces in his
Yes.
garage and puts them together.
Yeah, they
Yes.
didn't buy it at Radio Shack. They
Right.
built it
It's
especially
not
for
like-
you.
yeah.
It's like when you buy a custom-built motorcycle. You're the only one that has one like that. No one's
Right.
ever ridden it.
Right.
I see.
So no one's ever ridden this mic.
I
Just
see.
you.
Oh, just you, T-Man.
Well, I'll ride it hard, baby.
And that's why they make them custom made.
So
Because
the
they-
Carfax report would be blank.
Carfax report would be blank.
That's all
Oh,
I
it'd be
need to know,
interesting to
Terry.
see, but
Yes.
Man. 'Cause all
oh,
you
it was
need to tell
totaled
me-
in 2003.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, you don't want Eric Roberts or someone using it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Eric Roberts or Dirty Larry.
Oh, especially him.
It's
Molds
over,
himself.
Terry. Or
No, I know.
Even worse, like that sports loser softy or something like that. Just a radio nightmare.
Wow.
Oh, I need to know. And it's over. I'll just unlatch this microphone right now.
Right.
Slam it against the wall.
Wow. I don't think that's necessary.
But until I find out otherwise, Terry,
Yes.
why don't you tell me what you have over there,
Well,
my child? What do you got?
well,
That's how Pacey talks in real life. That sounds great.
it's crazy.
See, I don't like talking this deep. But go ahead.
The National Enquirer is going with the story that Vince Vaughn had a dream that Jennifer Aniston was his end all, was the one. So, because of this dream, he
Yeah.
went out and proposed to her immediately,
Wow.
and she has said yes.
Wow.
So they are engaged, according to the Inquirer.
According to the Enquirer.
And Vince Vaughn all puts it on a dream that he had.
Yes.
Which could have
Like
been
it's a
him actually
premonition.
sleeping and Jennifer Aniston whispering in his ear, I'm the one.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
She put a little
Unfortunately,
recording
Terry,
underneath his pillow.
unfortunately, a lot of guys have had that dream,
Yeah?
only to wake up one day and realize it's a nightmare.
So,
Yes.
now that, like I said, according to the National Enquirer.
A lot of guys will blame getting married on that silly dream.
Of Jennifer Aniston. Not the one you're with.
Oh, of course. We all have dreams about Jennifer Aniston. But that leads to many a marriage, Terry.
Yeah.
And many a sad state of affairs.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was meant to be when I had this dream. Flash forward 2 years later. Damn! I'm ready to jump off a cliff.
Right. Well, supposedly, too, they're going to get married next month around Christmas time.
Wow.
So we'll
A little quick.
see what happens.
Rather fast, Terry.
Yeah.
But there's no time to lose when you're Jennifer Aniston and Vince Vaughn.
Right.
Gotta make it happen.
The T-Man.
The former American Idol finalist just got the Best Consolation Prize. Jennifer Hudson just got the lead in the movie Dreamgirls, based on the Broadway musical. She's going to be singing.
Jennifer Hudson, Terry, remember her? Which one was she? I don't remember. Do you remember? Was she a pretty black girl?
Yeah,
or was she?
really pretty black girl.
Oh, she got the lead in a movie? What is this?
Jennifer Hudson just got the lead in the movie Dreamgirls, based on the Broadway musical. She's going to be singing this very famous song.
Oh, jeez.
She'll star with Beyonce, Jamie Foxx, and Eddie Murphy, if you can believe it.
Well, that's a little bit of a crew there, Terry.
I would say so.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool.
So it's an animated movie because Eddie Murphy's only good in animated movies.
I know he is, but no, I don't believe it is.
Oh, jeez.
I don't think so.
Base, you gonna buy some weed when you're in Hawaii? Have a family vacation or what?
Maui Wowie.
Maui wowie.
You gonna slip away, try to buy some weed? What's the deal? What if Pappy Patterson, when you do, sneaks up behind you, would he smoke the doja with you or no?
Well, I mean, it's not like we're going to be exactly joined at the hip with the folks the entire time.
Oh,
I mean,
we're not going to be joined at the hips, Terry.
we're not.
Suggesting that him and Sissy Sisterson slip away down the shores, the sandy beaches.
Now, they'll be joined at the hip.
Amazing. Amazing what you hear if you listen closely, Terry. We're not going to be joined at the hip with the parents. Isn't that, what was his exact words? We're not going to be joined at the hip with who? What did he say?
that's what I said.
Folks,
With the folks.
Yeah.
We're. He didn't say I'm not, Terry.
No.
He said we're not.
You got the younger sister. I'm not going to want to leave her all by herself.
Right. You're so young.
Does she smoke the weed too, or just she?
Wow, Steve.
I haven't actually talked to the sister about smoking the weed.
They don't
but
talk.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Their bodies do all the talking. Terry, what's
Yes,
amazing
sir.
to me is that Sissy Sisterson has a boyfriend.
Yes.
And she's not even concerned that she's leaving the boyfriend behind, going on this family vacation.
Right.
2 grown adults, like Pasty, who's breathing heavy right now, and his sissy.
Yeah.
You're 28, right?
Yes.
28-year-old man on a family vacation, Terry. The talk is over. The partying begins. Oh, it's here now, baby. And Sissy, what is she, 26?
25.
25.
Little sister. I thought she's like 11.
Okay.
I don't want to leave her alone.
All right.
Yeah, but let me have her smoke some dojo, man.
She has a boyfriend, a serious one. But she never gave it a second thought leaving him behind. Renewing her truest love with her brother Brotherson.
Davala comes first.
It's only 10 days, you
So
know.
you gonna try to buy a doja on the old island there or what?
You might run into somebody on the beach.
So you know where to go wherever you are?
No.
Oh.
It's not tough to find over
Yeah,
there.
It's like when you're scalping for tickets, you know who to look for. When you look at a score, a little Hawaiian way.
Overpriced brown stuff. Enjoy it.
A little overpriced.
You're excited. All the talk is over. All the planning, all the preparing, all the preparations have been made.
Sissy already called me from L.A., actually, the layover, and was telling me about how the flight was, and she's very excited, too. So, yes, we're all ready to go.
The fact that we can't get him to a point where he's starting to recognize this is bizarre behavior, Terry. The fact that we can't get him to a point where he's almost a little bit embarrassed about the family vacation at 28, Terry. The fact that we can't get him to a point where he's a little self-conscious about what's going on here and all you hear out of him is happy tones.
Happy.
The fact that all is the case, Terry, adds to the bizarre nature of the at least once-a-year vacation by Family Famlerson that is the Pasty Pastersons, Terry. Do you see that at all or no?
No.
28-year-old man going on a 10-day vacation with mommy, daddy, and Sissy?
I don't see it as strange at all.
And sharing a room. Dual beds, of course, with Sissy Sisterson, Terry.
Free trip, man. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Can't beat it, that's
I mean,
for sure.
just about any parent, I think, if you pressed hard enough, would take the family and go on a trip. Mm-hmm. But what 28-year-old man wants to go on a trip with his parents?
He does.
That is me.
Steven's making it like, well, if any 28-year-old could make that happen, he would. I don't see it that way.
Vinny, at 28, can you see yourself going on a trip with the family?
Vinny, like every other person out there, you stop going on the family vacations at the latest, maybe 15.
I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if your family at the age of 17 was going to Hawaii, you wouldn't go with them?
Well, I mean, I would, but it'd be weird. Like, I would acknowledge it that it's weird. I'm like, are you serious? Family trip?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah, and the fact that he shares a room with Sissy should not be left out here.
Right.
Okay?
Well, we're not going to all get different rooms. It gets expensive.
Okay.
What do you care? You're not paying for it.
Well,
Well, but I think they've grown up together. I don't think it's,
it's like we're strangers.
Right.
Whoa.
Hey, don't eliminate the fact that they're having sex, all right? That's the bottom line here.
Oh, he's chuckling about it in there.
And he's getting all red,
Anyone
Terry.
that shares a
If you-
room with their sisters having sex.
If you look at him right now,
Yeah,
anyone at 28 who shares a hotel room with their sister on a regular basis, and this is not just a reunion family thing. This happened. You went to Mardi Gras in New Orleans when it still existed back in March with your family.
That is true.
All right? It's only been 6 months since your last vacation. 7, 8 months.
That is true. We're a close family. What can I say?
I mean, they have Sunday dinners every week.
We get
There
together
are close
every week.
families, and then there are bizarrely close families, Terry. I have never met a family this close in my lifetime.
Okay. Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
So who's more likely to have sex, Dave and the sister or Mogul and the mom?
Got my money all over Pasty and Sissy Sisterson, but that's all right. Anyhow,
Oh, my goodness.
let the fun begin.
Yeah, definitely let it.
Pasty can't get through this show quick enough, Terry.
I know.
Because waiting in the wings, in a very sexy nightie, is Sissy in a hotel room with their names all over it, Terry.
Federico.
Yes.
Couldn't get through the last 7 months quick enough when he first asked you.
I bought you a grass skirt.
How nostalgic to wear those Mardi Gras beads, Sissy.
Yeah.
You remember how I got those around your neck, right?
Oh, my God.
It's just a little peculiar, or am I off base here,
No,
Terry?
I mean, most people, would say, would agree with
I'm
you.
fascinated by it.
Absolutely.
I'm fascinated. Obviously, you can tell I'm fascinated by the family vacation at 28 years old.
Right.
It's bizarre to me. I didn't come from a close family at all, but it's super bizarre to me.
I came from a close family, and this is the last thing that would ever have happened.
Right. When was the last family vacation that you recall you went on with your
We
family?
went to Mexico when I was 11.
Oh, wow.
I think that was the last one. Then maybe we went to, like, I don't know. Ever hear of Atlantic City?
Yes.
We went to, like, Atlantic City as a family maybe when I was 13. Mm-hmm. And that was it.
But it's not a yearly.
Then my parents said, we go by ourselves and you guys stay home.
See you later.
Don't destroy the house. That's what parents do when the kids get grown. Sure. They go on vacation because the kids are now grown up enough to stay home by themselves.
Sure.
And they come home hoping the house is in
order somewhat.
in one piece.
Right, right.
And the parental pasties have a really nice house, so he should want to house it for them while they're gone.
It's very bizarre. That transition was never made, where the pasty pastors and mom and dad said, okay, you guys are old enough now. We're going to go on vacation. You guys stay home. That never happened. That happens in every family.
They're like, please, when do we get to go by ourselves?
Yeah. Tag-alongs.
No, I don't get that sense either. I think mom and
they love
dad
it.
enjoy this as much as anyone. They know
absolutely.
they know what's going on in the next room, and they don't even try to stop it.
They must love it. They plan it.
You don't think if you were
They give the
single...
call.
I think Mommy Marmison turns to Daddy Dadison and says, hey, they just outlasted us. They're still going in there. Your question was what now,
You don't think
Stan?
if you were single and you made, what Pasty made, I mean, obviously you are financially more stable than that, and
Wasn't always the case.
but if you were like in your mid-20s and your parents were going to somewhere and they asked you to come along with them,
It would be torture. Would never even think about it.
really? All right.
Dinners and
Absolutely
stuff
not.
with the parents. I mean, who needs that? Leaving 10% on the tip.
Yeah.
Got to sneak back to the table to put an extra $6 down on the table so the waiter doesn't curse you out the next day.
Oh, it's the worst meal ever.
Yeah, but that's you now because you can afford to do it. I mean, I don't think that was you if you couldn't afford to do it.
I
You don't think it matters?
I know what point you're trying to make here. From a monetary basis, it absolutely has no relevance.
All right.
There's no interest at
It's
a
still
certain
weird.
point to go on vacation with the parents, as much as you love them. And I get all these emails. I'm sure there'll be more waiting for me. Oh, you just didn't have a close enough family. Bull crap. Mm-hmm. I talk to Mommy and Daddy all the time on the phone.
That's enough, right?
All right? A couple of times a week. It's good.
Sure.
nice. Mm-hmm. That's it. There's going to be no luau's.
No luau's.
No grass skirts.
No coconut tops.
No family vacations. Man. You'd be better off going on a vacation by yourself. Try to get out there and meet people. Meet this woman that's waiting, this woman of your dreams. Can't do that with Sissy on your hip.
I think we planned a helicopter tour, too.
Oh, jeez.
That's great. Just loving it, Harry. Let me fasten you in, Sissy.
Like all four going on the helicopter tour? Or just...
Oh, yeah.
The four of you?
Oh, yeah. Like none of us have been in a helicopter before. We all wanted to, so up we're going.
Not the safest ride in the world, you know. The Pacersons could go down in one fell swoop there.
Well, at least they go together.
Well, we were reading the tour book together on Sunday. And,
together.
They had the one. There was actually a company in there that had said in the last year this has gone down twice. In the
that's a nice little.
I read about a helicopter tour that went down in Hawaii over the past year.
It can be a little dangerous. I guess.
All right.
It's like, how many times have you gone down? I try to defend him, and then he starts going stuff like that, and I can't do it anymore.
Reading the tour
really
book
hard,
on Sunday nights together.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's great.
Oh, wait. So what you're saying, this past Sunday night at the family dinner, you guys were reading the tour book?
Yes.
That is true. We're
Right.
trying to get some ideas
What
on
else
things to
is
do.
your book?
There was never any feeling of peculiarness that entered your body during that little evening of figuring out what you're all going to do together? It never crept into your mind, you know, this is not right. That never happened.
No, I was over there for dinner, and it wasn't a big deal. We just thumbed through the book. And
Mom, the pork chops are scrumptious. Where's the tour book? Maybe we can plan some horseback riding or something.
Yeah, you could.
yeah, I don't think we're going to horseback ride.
Let's practice around the living room right now.
I'm on all fours.
Mom did get the custom snorkel and fins, though, that adjust so the whole family can use them.
Right.
Wow.
And none of this struck you as odd.
So the whole family.
Seeing Mommy Momerson in a bikini over the next 2 weeks doesn't do anything in the weird category for you.
I'm sure everyone's seen their mom in a bathing suit.
All right.
That's true. When I was 10.
No.
You don't all have your own snorkel gear?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but they're sharing one. So
Yeah,
if your dad has it in for 2 hours, you get to
adjusts.
put it in your mouth. Lucky for you.
Jeez.
And all those family pictures you got to take for the next 10 days or however long they're going.
Hopefully we'll get to see him. Maybe a slideshow.
How long are you going to be there?
Yeah, it's like 9-10 nights.
Well, you'd have to show up at the Sunday dinner right after the vacation.
Do you think they'll invite us over? That'd
To
be
see
fun.
the slideshow. No outsiders are allowed at those family dinners.
No. It's like a fraternity. They have a secret handshake when they knock on the door.
His sister's boyfriend was never even thought of as far as joining them on this vacation.
Has the boyfriend even met her parent?
We have never been invited to any of these Sunday dinners.
No, we have not.
I would go. It's got to be fascinating.
I'm going to book you guys for a family dinner.
You know what? I know how it works. We're not allowed. It's okay. I'm not getting on all fours and being part of the pony rides.
Three-legged races.
We want you guys to be comfortable. We don't want you to, have to.
And now here it comes, dear. I can open the phone lines. I guarantee you'll be all the people irritated about how we are. People will say teasing Pasty. It doesn't seem to be bothering him.
No, he's
The only time he turned red is when I said he was going to outlast his parents. Or I don't remember when he turned red, but it was something like that.
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
My mom only calls me when she needs stuff. Like, I'm going to her house today to fix her computer. I'll be there for an hour, and I'm going home.
My mom only calls me when there's a hurricane about to hit the house in Florida.
Right. Not taking me on a cruise.
Did you buy hurricane insurance? We're about to be blown away. You're on the air. Hello.
T-Man.
Yes.
Okay, I'm completely offended at the fact that pretty much you guys are just simply putting age limits on the idea of being able to enjoy.
Well, it is
and
about
vacation with your
age.
family.
It is about age. It's not about being rude to your family. It's not about not being close to your family. It's about what becomes peculiar as it relates to your family.
Peculiar.
This is
And-
bizarre behavior.
No, it's not. Now, and T-Man and Terry, your little sidekick there, who tends to agree with everything you say, the nerve of her
Saying anything.
Okay, look at the age difference between her babies and her eldest. You mean to tell me that when your babies reach that teen year and you guys want to take your trip to Disneyland or whatnot, you're not going to want your entire family to go?
What would probably more normal there is if Darian is 16 at the time, she leaves him at home and she takes the infants.
No.
He's not going to want to go.
He's not going to want to go. He's not going to want to go. It's not necessarily the parents the ones shutting out the kids as much as it is, even though that's the case, as much as the kid at 16 not wanting to go on the family. I'd rather stay home and have a party.
Darius will be 24 when those kids are 10.
She's not going to leave her 16-year-old child at home. She's not.
So next year, when
That's right, I'm not.
That's why she doesn't go on any vacations until he's at least 18 or out of the house.
Yeah.
And the truth is, I thought family is your closest friends anyway.
No one's saying that isn't necessarily the case, but that doesn't mean you have to go on the 10-day vacation twice a year for the whole lifetime with them to prove that.
But if Darian brought his girlfriend, it would be different.
It's not proving anything. It's called enjoying your time with your family. I mean, you know, and
that's what Thanksgiving is for.
The holidays are for. I was just going to say, I mean,
listen,
a couple hours, I'm good.
You guys sit up there and complain about it, but let me tell you, when your parents are gone or when your siblings are gone, and you're
we're going to regret that
crazy world alone,
yes.
you are going to think about, wow, I guess I could have sacrificed 10 days and went to the mountains.
But you just said it wouldn't be a sacrifice. We'd have fun. Now you're saying it'd be a sacrifice.
No, you're saying it would be a sacrifice. I'm trying to get in your mind and think like you by trying to understand why you think it's such a
when the
big
day
deal
comes that my parents pass on, I'm not going to feel guilty that I didn't go on these family vacations up till I was 35.
No, it's
all right? Up till right
I
now.
I don't think there's a problem. I just really don't think that's a problem.
No one's saying that there's a problem. We're just saying it's weird. All right? There's a difference between weird and a problem. I'm not saying I have a problem with this. I'm not saying it's a problem. I'm saying this is as weird as it gets.
You're saying that being extremely close to your family is weird.
There's close, and everything within the right proportions is the way to go. People think because some is good, more is better. In everything in life, people think that way. If some is good, more is better. No. You have to keep everything in some semblance of moderation, or else it gets bizarre. Even with the most devout things, like even religion. People who are way too religious are scary and dangerous.
Yes, no doubt.
Even if something as sacred as that. Everything kept in some semblance of proportion is a must. And this is so far beyond the border that it's weird. And I know he sees it. But there's nothing he can do about it anymore.
Denial.
He's in too deep.
Yeah? Well.
He's not in denial. I think he gets it. But he's in too deep, so he just embraces it now.
All right. Okay.
Do you get it or no? You don't get it. You get it?
I'm going to send you guys all postcards to show you how much fun we're having.
I'm going to say no, he doesn't.
Going to bring us macadamia nuts?
See, the fact that he didn't answer yes or no tells me he gets it, Terry.
Okay.
And yet, he's in too deep.
Oh.
You can't stop at 28 when you went at 27 and in March to Mardi Gras.
Oh, I'm out of here. This sucks.
All right, going to Mardi Gras with Mom, Dad, and Sissy.
Oh, jeez.
Weird or no?
That's weirder than Hawaii.
Weirder than Hawaii. There's no doubt about
weirder
that.
Than Skaditch.
So what, you say the cutoff is 15, though? That seems kind of young.
Stephen just relates a little too much with Pasty here.
Well, I mean, I've done it. I mean, I can't really...
What age were you, Stephen?
I was, when I was by myself, not with somebody else, I was 25.
I'm not saying
I went to
15,
Mexico with my dad.
I'm not saying 15 is the hardcore cutoff, but at 15 is when the young man starts to get that feeling of, I don't feel like going to Acapulco with the family. I'd rather stay home and hang out with my friends.
You know what's interesting
maybe that doesn't happen at 15, but then by 16 or 17, that should definitely kick in.
What's interesting about you saying that is that I know somebody.
I could have a big time party here.
I know somebody who actually took, their daughter, their 16, 17-year-old daughter to Hawaii, as a big family trip.
Right.
And she said the exact same thing. She said that the teenager was too busy worrying about her boyfriend back home and was totally not into the whole family thing.
Yes.
And so it was hard to really even get involved.
The Pastersons don't have to worry about that.
So she should have left her 16-year-old daughter at home so she could have sex and get pregnant with her.
Well, no. What she was...
That's right. If you leave the kids home, they get have sex and get pregnant.
No, but she was the realization that, hey, they're not interested in hanging out with the family.
That's
Mom
the
and Dad
natural procession.
But it's a conundrum because you can't leave your 16-year-old girl at home.
No, I agree.
That's the natural way it should come about, Terry. At a certain point, the 16-year-old on the family vacation should be thinking, you know what, I'm not having that great a time with the mom and dad here. Next vacation they're going on, I'm going to take a pass. I'm going to stay home.
Would it be better if he had a brother and was rooming with his brother?
Well, the fact that they have sex is definitely a part of this that we can't forget about, Terry. All right? And if you don't think that adds to the weirdness, well, then you've all been immune.
Well, the fact that they have sex is weird. I'll give you that. If they must.
I've never been in that room. I've never been a fly on the wall, Terry, but they must.
Would you want to be?
Sharing a room for 10 nights. The same shower, the same bathroom.
We're going to conserve water. We should shower together.
Sooner or later, genitalia at least has to graze.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, those rooms in Hawaii, you're not getting penthouse rooms, are you?
No.
Okay. Standard rooms, right?
Standard
nice,
room.
fun standard rooms.
Fun, standard room.
Fun.
Hey, we get free HBO. And this movie's only $9.99.
Oh, goodness.
Okay. You have a good time. It's the last we'll speak of it until you get back.
Sounds good.
All right.
I'll give you a full report.
Not true.
Okay.
Can't wait to see photos.
Yeah, probably not true.
Can I just give one hypothetical?
Oh, jeez.
I got to hear a hypothetical.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's not that big a deal, but what if he had a girlfriend, a serious girlfriend, and
Doesn't matter. His
Because
sister
they're
has a serious boyfriend.
Right.
It's irrelevant.
but what if he showed interest in bringing his girlfriend? Then would it be just as
He
weird?
would not show interest in bringing his girlfriend. That's not the Pasterson rule.
It's weird that her boyfriend isn't going. They've been going out for a long time,
Yeah,
right? Like over a year?
It wouldn't even bother me just to get away from somebody for a little while and, you know.
Was it ever a
Now, that is
consideration that your sister's boyfriend would go on this trip? Was it ever a consideration?
Why not? Do they not like him? Do your parents not
Well,
like
I'm
the guy?
sure they like him.
That's
but-
not the way it works.
Doesn't have anything to do with
With
like
the
that.
weird
is weird.
Wiersons.
I mean, you could say to the guy, look, you pay for your airfare, we got everything else covered.
No.
And
they
then
don't
what
do that.
room is Dave going to be in? I mean,
Oh,
if
yeah.
the,
Well,
you
they can-
know?
I mean,
Roll out a roll away.
Their family's not even Asian.
What?
At least then we can make some sense out of this, perhaps.
Okay.
I saw the Joy Luck Club there.
Ah.
I just answer everything with that.
That's a great movie, by the way.
All right.
The T-Man.
Oh. So, Emma, if Pacey's going to be gone the next 3 days, because, Terry, we're going to be here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right?
Correct.
I mean,
Well,
you call
unless-
those shots.
Unless, of course, you want to take the Pacey vacation
we're,
as well.
we're working right up to Thanksgiving, Terry. That's the way it is, baby.
Right.
And if Pacey's not going to be here, does that mean that this man who is about to roll over the hopper, Terry, that was his greatest responsibility up till now?
Yes.
That and making sure it's spicy brown mustard. He's going to be flying the plane here, Terry?
He is. Full control, baby.
How about the 21-year-old? Able to now put on his resume that he's an executive producer of a major Morgan #1 radio show. How about that, Terry?
Yes. All the layers and all.
Anyone calls me for reference, I'm telling them you were lying. Anyhow.
Never heard of him.
Big, it's big. It's a lot of responsibility. I don't know what it means. I don't know what Pasty does in there. Really nothing, but it sounds good, right?
Sure does.
Of course it does.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
People down here.
I'm confident.
He does some other things in there, right?
Sure.
Talks to John and
Yeah.
Makes fantasy football trades.
there you
Yeah.
go. Fantasy football trades and
MySpace.com.
figures out what Jessica Alba wallpaper to go with today.
That's a tough one.
There you go.
That'll be you next week. You'll be behind that glass from beginning to end of the show, buddy.
I'm ready.
You ready for that?
I'm ready. I got a textbook. I've already
wow.
gone over and everything.
Are you able to get out of your mail duties?
I am. I've officially got out of my mail duties.
Whoa.
Male duties.
Diddy.
It's very exciting.
It is.
A little frightening, one would say.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would say so.
While Pasties, waking up late, rolling over, that morning breath next to Sissy.
Oh, how did I get in this bad?
Not going to mention it anymore.
Right. How do I get into this?
Winnie the Pooh will be here on the mainland. A-flying the plane.
Oh, boy.
I don't even know what that means, but that's what people in radio say, Terry.
Sure.
Oh, you flying the plane.
Yeah. I can push this
It's
button.
a little geeky radio term.
Gotcha.
Wow. So when you get off the plane tonight, Pasty.
I thought we were done.
Yeah, I got to pick a name out of the hopper, Terry.
Okay.
Pick a bill out of the hopper.
Yeah,
when you get off
remember.
the plane,
Yes.
and you get that first hug from Sissy, will that hug be the hug that tells you all that you need to know about the next 10 nights in the luxurious hotel that the Pasty Dad mogul prepared for you and the fam, or what? Because, I mean, you've been on many of those dates, Terry, I'm sure, are much more of a vantage point from a male point of view. When a guy, not on the first date, because the first date you're feeling each other out the whole way, but like when a guy gets like back together with an ex-girlfriend for one night and they have dinner or whatever, you know, like a reunion, let's
Sure.
remember the old days. That first hug tells you everything you need to know as far as whether you're getting sex.
Right.
About everything that is going to transpire in that evening. So I wonder, when you get off the plane, does that first hug tell all? All right, hold that thought.
What if he may be thinking that, but maybe she's not even attracted to him. I mean, we don't even know that.
Well, why would this vacation be different from all others?
Yeah, they look the same.
So you're asking me if the hug I get from my sister when I get off the plane will reveal whether or not I have a good sexual weekend with her.
You nailed it.
Wow, that's scary.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. But
all right. There's been a couple of times she's gotten a bad hug and then just was a free-for-all the whole way through, Terry. So I guess...
but at least you have a half tank, right?
There's some contradictions as far as that hug is concerned.
But definitely a hug for sure happens, right?
There'll definitely be that hug.
Oh, yeah, there'll be a hug.
Absolutely.
They'll be there at the airport, or are you going to take a cab over to the hotel?
They're actually going to pick me up at the airport.
They're going to pick you up at the airport?
Of course.
What airport?
The only one on the island. I don't know. The Kona, I think it's the Kona International Airport.
Kona. Yeah.
She's a pride of
you're
joy.
going to the Big Island, huh?
Yeah.
Going to the big island.
We want to be able
Need
to
room for the
visual.
Magnum on the Big
I don't want to
Island.
house it.
We want to be able to visualize you there tonight when you land. What time are you planning on landing?
It's 9:30 landing.
9:30
And-
Hawaii time?
I think it's 6:30 Hawaii time, actually. I think it's
Well,
9:30
it'd be
Pacific.
7:30, I would guess. Right, they're 2 hours ahead of us?
I think they're 3 hours,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, 6:30. All right, so 9:30 our time. We'll all close our eyes together as one.
But the ticket is their time, just so you know. So if it's just 9:30, then it's 9:30 their time.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
That would mean a longer flight, dude. But anyway.
Who knows, yeah.
All right. You got to stop in L.A.?
Yeah, you have a stop.
Yeah, we have a stop in L.A.
Oh,
do you really?
Stop in San Antonio.
What do you mean we? Who are you flying with?
Well, sorry, I have a stop in L.A.
He's just so used to saying we
Right.
that it's
Yes.
continues on.
Got a high school buddy going to have a drink with, and then off to Hawaii.
Where, in L.A.?
Yeah.
He's meeting you at the airport?
Yeah, he works right across the street, so it's going to be convenient for
Mogul
everyone.
didn't buck up for nonstop?
Calling the mogul a cheap bastard. That's nice, Stephen.
Why did the mogul buck up for nonstop? Steve wants to know.
Holiday times, little last-minute booking.
LA, that's 2.5 hours you don't need.
You're right.
But it gives him a chance to have a drink with
See
his
what I
buddy.
pulled out of the old
so,
hopper here, Terry. Ooh, look at this, Terry. This
What's
is,
that?
Oh, this is too bad.
Is it?
What a shame. This is it looks to me like a bill that is in collections, Terry.
Oh.
I hate to think that somewhere out there in our listening audience, Terry,
Yeah?
somebody, if not for us, could have their credit completely destroyed. A reply is requested by 10/18/05.
Oh, oops.
That was a little while ago, Terry.
I was
Even before the contest started.
Yeah.
That was before the contest started.
Wow.
They knew we were going to play, though.
And this person out there
Yeah.
had the nerve to neglect the time the reply was requested and send the bill to Cube 93.
They don't really mean that date, though.
Yeah, it's very flexible.
Yeah.
Give or take 2 years.
Just give him a call.
Our firm has recently conducted an evaluation of your accounts.
Well, that's nice of them. All right.
Mm-hmm.
This is an attempt to collect a debt. Any information received will be used in...
Dude, you got it word for word.
Yeah, well...
This is an attempt to...
seeing them.
See, part of this, she photocopied it, so the first word in every sentence is cut off. So I got to figure out what word is missing. This is the word missing. Is an attempt to collect a debt. Any information obtained, will is missing, be used for that purpose.
I know.
This communication is from a debt lector. I think that's collector.
Yeah.
Right?
Call.
Yeah. Okay.
Hannibal Lecter comes over and bites your face off.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be funny if it was Hannibal Lecter.
Blank, detach at perforation and enclose with payment.
Oh.
I think they were trying to use the word please. Because when you get please out there, Terry, people tend to respond better.
Sure.
Oh, please, I'll send all the money I need to send.
Oh, say pretty, please.
Pretty please on sugar on top, detach to at perforation and enclose with payment.
Ah.
And they were talking to you, Teresa Y. Hughes of Graham, Washington.
Whoa.
Deadbeat.
Teresa Y. Hughes. Watch the middle initial, Terry.
Gotcha.
Of Graham, Washington. Assuming you didn't make this payment to the collectors who are on your anus, we will make the payment for you.
Yeah.
Even if you did make the payment, we will make the payment for you. And I'm not going to embarrass Teresa Y. Hughes, Terry, by telling everyone how in debt she is.
Oh, really?
Oh, come on.
But I'll just say this.
It's a nice hefty amount of change.
It's not quite at a 4-figure sum. All right? It's still in the 3 figures.
Gotcha.
So what went to collections, I don't know. But don't think she's like way, way, way in the hole.
Okay.
It's a 3-figure sum. That's between me and Teresa.
All right.
I wish we could help her out more. I wish all her bills were on one collection bill, assuming there's more. I'm assuming there is.
Yeah.
And
I would assume
we could pay off 4, 5, 6-figure sums. But I pulled out a bill that went to collections that Well, as I said, Terry, it's not in the thousands. All right.
Once it goes to collections, man, it snowballs like crazy.
Oh, I know, because you have the collection
I've had the old
fees and everything.
The $65 teriyaki. The best teriyaki I ever had in my life. Jesus.
Yes. Teresa White Hughes of Graham, Washington, you have 30 minutes. We'll give you till 7:55.
Ooh, bonus
That's
minutes.
4 boner minutes. That's
Boner minutes.
7:55 to call us back at 1-866-663-T-Man. Terry, I see as I open all the phone lines that every line is ringing in order to help Pasty Dave out, Terry, who has to be completely consumed with thoughts of Hawaii and Sissy.
Oh, yeah.
Let me take some of these ringing phones if you don't mind. Does that sound good?
Please
Okay.
do.
Gene, you're on the air.
I missed the spot.
Well, this guy obviously was waiting because his name is up there. Yes, Gene. Yes, Gene.
T-Man.
Yes, Gene.
You and Terry need to stop. If Terry, if she'd have been raised in a Asian family like this crazy wife of mine, Filipino, and your wife being Filipino, you know good and well they do everything to drive you crazy.
My wife has a Filipino mom and a white dad, and when they were at a certain age, she has 2 brothers. The parents went on vacation, and she would stay home with her brothers.
Oh, same thing as Pasty then going off with him. You're home alone with the sister, and Terry is not letting him go anywhere till he's 18 or 28. She's never leaving on vacation with her son at home.
Okay,
She
Gene.
can't call a girl.
Okay.
Gene's very excited for Pasty in this.
Well, I don't see Terry leaving Darius a home either before 18.
No, that's true.
That's what he's trying to say.
Are you going to be vacationing on a regular basis over the next? Are you going to drag Darian along if he doesn't want to go, Terry? Is that what's going to happen? Are you going to? Are you more apt
we are more
to not
apt
go on
not
vacation?
to go. We're apt not to go.
Than to say, hey, you have to go.
Right.
We're going to see the biggest fudgicle in the world, and you're going to enjoy it on the family fun.
And I'm going with you.
Cable One operator's not home.
No, I mean, quite honestly, we're more apt to not go. I mean,
Your dad's a big fan.
Right.
Midland, Iowa's where we're going for a 5-day vacation. Yes. You're going. You would do that or no?
We would. Well, if we were actually going on a vacation and we didn't want to leave anybody home, yes, of course we're taking everybody with us.
So no say in the matter, even though you're...
No say in the matter, no.
Okay.
You're coming with us.
But...
Enjoy the ride, and we're going to drive.
And he'll probably like it.
Well, it's the biggest fudgicle in the world.
Yeah.
Now, don't ask me where the biggest creamsicle is. John, hello.
T-Man, what's happening?
What's up, John?
Dude, I got 2 questions for you.
Right.
First, do you think Pasty's sister's going to lay him? I mean, give him a lay when he gets off the plane?
Oh, jeez.
You almost nailed the line.
Yeah, you've got to deliver the line cleanly in order for it to be funny, John. But, okay, what else?
The fact that we've all said that for the past.
Okay.
Still no guarantee that it would be
I've
funny.
been sleeping over here. Sorry, Steven, dickhead.
Oh, dear.
That's
That's a good solid line.
All Steven has to do is say one thing, and the listeners are ready to pounce.
Boy, he got that one out clean, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Just rolls off the tongue. Steven's a dickhead.
Yeah, it's a lot more natural sounding. Yes, go ahead, John. What else?
Next question. Do you know anything to do in Vancouver for a bachelor party besides go to strip clubs?
Brandy's.
Wow.
Besides go to a strip club?
Besides, yeah, we already got a bunch of those picked out, but we need something else to do.
That's why you go to Vancouver for a bachelor party, because of the strip clubs up there.
And you can drink at 19.
Mm-hmm.
Also good.
Well, I'm assuming this guy's over 19.
Over 19,
Not everybody in the club is.
Yeah, exactly. That's the hot shots point.
Uh-huh.
A lot of
We're
little
going to go to
youngies.
Vegas, but that didn't happen.
All right. Well,
Vancouver's good enough, right?
Yeah, have a good time.
Go up to Grouse Mountain and play in the snow.
Andrew, hello.
How you doing?
Taking a Canuck game.
Okay, thank you.
Go ahead, Andrew.
I'm with you, T-Man. I think this is totally, absolutely bizarre behavior. I think there's a difference between close to your family and sleeping in the same bed with your sister.
Well,
in the same bed.
They share a room. Technically, I guess it's twin beds, but something tells me the maid doesn't need to make up one of those beds on a couple of those hot, steamy Hawaii nights.
Oh.
You know, when you can get up and ask your sister to hold your junk while you're going to the bathroom, that's a little bit too close for me at past the age of, I don't know.
Even if they weren't having sex.
If they weren't, right.
Which they may not be.
Even if they were.
Steven's a dickhead. See, it is much better.
Still
easier, huh?
As equally as peculiar as it would have been otherwise.
I agree.
28 and 25-year-old brother and sister on a regular basis go on the family vacation. You know what? Let's just leave it at that. We've been through this enough now.
All right.
What else do you have there, Terry?
I just want to give you
Not going to mention it again the rest of the morning.
All right. Will Ferrell and John Heder
So what
of
do you have to play?
Napoleon Dynamite fame.
Yes.
They are in talks to star
Who's that, Heder, what?
No, John Heder and Will Ferrell are
geez.
apparently in talks to star in a movie together.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be called Blades of Glory, and it's a figure skating comedy.
Figure skating comedy?
Yes. So
Yes.
those two together should be a good pairing, right?
John Heder and Will Ferrell on skates?
Yeah.
Can't miss.
Should be fun.
Yes. It's a recipe for laughter.
Ah, there you go.
Okay.
Oh, and some good news. This is for Stephen Casillo. Appreciate it. Dancing with the Stars. They've added another star to dance.
Yes, who's that?
Tara Reid. Woo!
Oh, wow. Okay, who's the star?
Tara Reid.
You said a star, though.
Yeah, I know. But
I see.
yeah.
Tara Reid would be the star.
Right, she's a star.
She's a star.
Supposedly.
Yes.
Alleged star.
Yes.
Is Tara Reid.
It's not Dancing with the Hacks, even though you might as well call it that at this point, Terry.
It's a more fitting name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So again, she will be joining the cast of Dancing with Stars. And
They must feel that Dancing with the Hacks wouldn't get as big a ratings, Terry.
Right.
But that's pretty much what they're giving you.
Well,
Dancing with the Hacks. Now, who do they have?
They have
Secure, Terry, as far as the Dancing with the Hacks lineup?
Jerry Rice.
Mm-hmm. I hate to call him a hack, Terry.
Right.
But he's grouped with hacks.
Well, okay.
Go ahead.
Tara Reid, like I said before.
Right.
Robert Wagner, Lisa Rinna, and Drew Lachey.
There's no hacks in that bunch.
Drew Lachey?
Yes. Nick's little brother. Is
Nick's
it little
little
or
brother.
older? I don't know. Which
Is he in a group?
He was in 98 Degrees.
Oh, he
with them.
was?
Yeah, he was part of.
He was part of 98 Degrees?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Huh. I should have known that. I have the poster.
He was only 30 degrees of it, though.
Ah, I see.
So.
Yay!
Can't wait to watch it.
Where is Teresa Hughes? Here we are trying to salvage her from the phone call she gets per night from collection agents.
I hate those.
We're trying to help her from letters that just have to be humiliating, and she is yet to get through. Find a way to get through on the phone lines, Teresa.
Yep.
1-866-663-T-Man is that number to get yourself out of collections. Woo! No Teresa yet?
No Teresa yet.
Mm-hmm. This is one I have to root for, Terry.
Yeah.
Man. $900.
Whoa.
It was you.
Man.
Does it say, like, what? I mean, because...
Doesn't say what it was for, Terry.
Oh,
Believe me, I would have told you.
Oh, okay, because I was going to say,
Yeah,
I know it's going to be the collection agency, but what? Yeah.
But 98% of it goes to the collection agency,
I know.
unfortunately.
Yeah, you know what?
Oh, geez.
I'm glad Dave's taking a vacation because I want Vinny behind the glass. So I can buzz the hell out of him. Hey, you know, virgin pussy Megan looking bitch. You know what? If you keep doing what you're doing to me or what you've been doing to me all morning, there, Pacey Dave, I will see that Michelle fires your ass.
Oh, wow. He's on a first-name basis with the boss woman here.
Wow.
Now, do you
Pretty
know?
crazy.
Do you know how hard John lobbied to get the Weeman fired back in the day so he could have Pasty in that seat?
Yes.
And now it didn't take long, Terry, for him to hate Pasty Dave. What was that now, John?
I said I did get women fired, and I was happy when Pace took over. But now Pace, the Virgin Stars, look like his face looks like goddamn Megan.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's super nice.
Well, as long as Sissy doesn't feel that way, he's fine.
He keeps doing something. Now I'm looking forward to Vinny the Pooh behind the glass.
Okay, I'm sure Vinny the Pooh is looking forward to it equally as much. Isn't that right, Vinny the Pooh? Yeah.
What's going to happen once
Everybody
Vinny's
in
back
the
there?
listening audience loves Vinny the Pooh. We don't love the smokers after December 8th.
Okay, there it is.
That would be including you then, John.
Good that John can work politics into this, Terry.
Yeah.
Is it December 8th or December 6th? When the smokers of the Western Washington and the whole state, for that matter, become lappers.
Sad day.
You're too close to the door. Move 25 feet away. I got my tape measure right here.
That'd be great if all the...
I mean, is that what you do on the first day? You walk around with your tape measure, making sure the smokers are 25 feet away from the door, or what?
Right.
Well, we can measure it from our door and, paint a little line out there for them.
Smokers do not cross this line.
So if you work like in an area with this whole collection of stores, like a strip mall or whatever, you got to walk miles away. Like if you work up on Capitol Hill, let's say, and you want to go out for a smoke.
Yes.
You got to walk to the countryside to get a smoke in?
Somewhere in the middle of Volunteer Park, I think.
Right.
Get something smoked at Volunteer Park.
That's what
too many things.
It's a 25-foot rule as far as smoking away from every doorway, every open doorway.
Doors, windows, and ventilation units.
Yes.
That's amazing.
So stand in the middle of the street and get hit by oncoming traffic.
No, middle of the street is still 24 feet away from that door over there, Terry.
Oh, you're right. My bad.
But you still got hit by the truck.
Yeah.
Oh, what a shame.
The T-Man.
What do you consider comfort food? If you're a woman, you're more likely to go for cakes and ice cream.
Here's your gay phone operator. Burgers and more burgers!
What do you consider comfort food? If you're a woman, you're more likely to go for cakes and ice cream.
Wow, Terry, you a big comfort food kind of lady or what?
No, not really.
Mm-hmm.
No.
It's all about comfort foods.
Yeah, I can see.
Steven feels more like a woman than ever before, apparently.
What do you consider comfort food? If you're a woman, you're more likely to go for cakes and ice cream and foods that are higher in fat and sugar. And if you want comfort food, when you're emotional, right? If you're a man, food that's warm and filling is what you want. Steaks, pasta, soups. Men seek comfort food.
Soups, Terry.
Soups. Ooh,
Bring
it's
me
so
over
comforting.
a nice bowl of clam chowder.
Right.
I'm feeling a little bit off today.
I'm so pissed. Where's my tomato biscuit?
Soups.
Yeah, warm.
I'm a big soup guy, Terry.
Yeah.
I must need a lot of comfort. I love soups. Not a soup I'll turn away.
Really?
Big soup guy.
Whoa.
Now, where does chewing tobacco fit in on the whole food?
Oh,
I
dear.
don't think
Does that
so.
count?
Something about spitting in a cup, Terry. It's so comforting.
Oh, yeah.
I guess so.
Feel better every time.
Well, that gives you a buzz, so that's your comfort. Anything with a buzz is comforting.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I think about it, you're right.
You forgot about the fact that a little chew gives you a buzz?
Yeah, I don't think it does anymore. It used to.
It does. You just don't feel it.
Oh, really?
That's all right.
Terry, you gotta have a comfort food.
Oh, well. Speaking of a buzz...
Ice cream is, but it's not as comfort. It's just
say what the latest
indulgence.
The latest line for the big old Apple Cup here this weekend, Terry. You know, I think I yelled and screamed enough about the situation on the Space Needle. They've delayed the painting from what I've been told through emails, Terry. Yes. And I didn't even care that much.
Wow.
But I yelled so loud about it, and what a disgrace it was that they're going to wait till right before game time to leave as little humiliation as possible in this situation. Let's see. The line opened at Wazoo as a 3-point favorite, Terry.
Really?
And as we stand right now, and we're sitting, but Wazoo is still a 3-point favorite.
Wow. Not much movement on that line.
Either the bettors are betting each side equally, Terry, or, and more likely the case, nobody cares.
That's the one.
Yep.
Lines usually move a half a point
Only some,
in
right?
some direction.
Sure.
This line opened at 3 and hasn't budged since. Wazoo favored by a field goal.
Wow.
At Husky Stadium tomorrow, slightly after noon.
And how many times have they lost by a field goal this year?
Too many to count.
Okay.
So you've been following your Cougs, and they've been close in every game. Is what you want. Is what you're trying to convey there.
Yes.
Unlike the Huskies, that get blown out. Is what is
not as many close games, I would say.
That's what is left to read between the lines. I think as far as what you're insinuating there, it was kind of a knock. If you look deep, Steven, you gonna take that?
Well, I mean, she's right. They should be winning more games, the Cougars.
Well,
they should be about 500, probably.
Yeah,
so Terry didn't realize it was a knock on herself.
Well, I don't know which is worse, getting blown out or losing by 3 points.
Well, there's plenty of time to break down the Apple Cup game. All the X's and O's coming up in just a minute or two. What else is going on in the world, Terry?
I have an article for you. Would you like to delve into it with me?
An article?
Yes.
From what magazine?
Cosmo.
What month? Who's on the cover? What does she look like? What is she wearing?
Whoa, Scarlett Johansson.
Oh.
Yeah. And
wasn't that this month?
No, it is.
It's November, right?
Yes.
Oh, even though it came out 6 months ago.
Right.
All right.
I guess it's this month.
What's the title of your article?
My article is entitled, T-Man, Turn Him On Without Touching Him.
Not possible. Oh, dear. What's that now?
It's entitled, Turn Him On Without Touching Him.
Yes, I heard you the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Can you repeat it again? Oh, dear.
Turn him on
without
touching him.
Like with the clapper?
Always when you bring to the forefront, Terry, when you unveil the title of any article you're about to read, a million thoughts start racing through my mind, Terry.
Oh, I'm sure.
What could the deep-hitting meaning be behind this very important Cosmopolitan article is the question.
Mm-hmm.
I try to come up with a million answers all at once, Terry. They start flooding my cranium, rushing to the brain, Terry.
Whoa.
And I got nothing on this one.
Nothing?
Drawing an absolute blank. Turn him on without touching him.
Yes.
What is it going to do? It's going to give you ideas on how to do just that?
Yes, of course.
Right.
When you want to do something a little different,
Let me offer the best one. Something just entered my mind. Turn him on without touching him.
Mm-hmm.
Move away!
No.
Pack up! Leave! He'll be orgasmic!
Oh, that was hot when you got the U-Haul truck.
Mm-hmm.
No, these are, of course, suggestions. Yes.
Once you wave goodbye with a tear in her eye?
Whoa.
What a turn on.
Of things on, that you can do on nights. Maybe that you want to try something a little different.
A little different.
Yeah.
Because touching them is, that's not different, Terry. You touch them all the time.
All the time.
Sure. This would be different. You can turn them on without having to touch the greasy bastard.
It's amazing, but it can happen.
Right. So basically the title is Turn Him On Without Touching That Disgusting Schlub That Sits on the Couch Nonstop. That you decided to marry like an idiot.
Oh, wow.
Well, this isn't just for married women. Is this for new couples? I wouldn't imagine this is for new couples.
It's just for couples in general.
New couples have to do it. Yeah. This is an alternative for the couples that don't really want to do it anymore. Turning him on without touching him.
Yeah.
You sure Move Away is not on that list?
It is not.
I'm telling you. You can get a lot of guys on the line and say that would be the biggest turn on right now in their lives.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, offer me one. Give me one response that Cosmo suggests, and I'll see if I'm interested in pursuing it any further, Terry. Turn them on without touching them, and how do they suggest you go about that, please?
They say, give him a sneak peek.
A sneak peek?
Yes, accidentally show him
a sneak peek at that stuff that we've slammed at least a couple of thousand times in our lives already?
Sure.
Oh, I need a peek. I've never seen it like that. Come on. You said this is an alternative for couples that have kind of run the gamut on the whole sex thing, and they're trying a little alternative here.
The sneak peek is kind of the tease, you guys.
Do they suggest how you go about that tease, Terry? The playful tease?
The playful tease.
Because let me tell you, I know that myself and every other guy out there very into the playful tease.
Are you?
Derek, I'm going to tell you what it does for me.
Well, maybe if you were closer to your family, you would like it.
It's so playful. It's so teasing-like. What do they offer, Terry, as far as the playful tease?
Let them catch you.
Tease them like this. Oh, look at that hair.
No.
Oh.
They say stuff like, let them catch you stepping out of the shower, getting dressed,
Whatever.
Things like that. Or
if you really want your woman, you'll throw her up against a wall right there and just make her pay.
Wow. Okay.
Make her pay for all she's done to you.
And sometimes making her pay your whole life is not necessarily fun. I mean, you got to mix it up. That's, I think, the point, right?
I think that is the point. But I'm saying, if you're truly in love and you haven't gotten to the stalled out little point of life and you're not stale as far as the sex, you'll slam her up against the wall. What's that noise over there? People are saying from the next apartment, Terry.
So making her pay never gets old.
Never. It's an unlimited checkbook. I don't know what we're talking about anymore.
No check bounce there.
No creditors calling.
No way.
Yeah. All right, it's a playful thing. I understand. It's an alternative. It's a spice it up kind of moment.
It's kind of, everybody likes to be a voyeur, right?
A what?
So, a voyeur.
A voyeur?
Right.
All right.
So that's kind of what they're suggesting.
The French call it voyeur.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, I'm not French.
A voyeur. Okay, that's fine.
A voyeur?
No, you said it right. Oui, oui, oui.
Oui,
Anyhow.
oui. So.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So that little flash with the towel?
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing? You're ridiculous. So my wife, stop that.
I've already seen them.
Man, you don't think I've seen that? What is that doing for me? Come on.
When the neighbor does it, that's different.
You look pathetic. Yeah, if the neighbor does it from the backyard while she's like, sunbed, as only she can do and as only you can watch for the next 7 hours.
Gosh.
That is hot.
We're talking about your relationship here.
Oh, yeah.
See, the one you're trying to keep together?
Yeah, that one.
I do it now.
No better way to keep it together than slam her up against the wall.
And the neighbor, too.
And the neighbor, too.
Wow.
All right, no, this is nice. I'm just playing that, really. I am just suggesting that maybe that's a little bit
Well, maybe you should try it and see.
You should flash your wife tonight.
I will.
Yeah.
Kind of pull up my towel.
Ooh, sneaky peeky. Jeez. Just show her one butt cheek. She'll get really hot.
Right.
Oh, whoops. The
one with 6 pimbles on it or the one with 9?
Start with 6.
Okay.
If she can handle that, she might be able to handle 9.
Gosh.
Got it. All right, so that's one
Every
way.
time.
Well, Terry, your articles are a little peculiar and pathetic, but that's all right.
Just, you know.
This show is certainly willing to entertain the peculiar and pathetic, obviously.
If it can help somebody, maybe one person, touch one person out
Terry,
there.
has anyone ever called you and said, hey, you know what? Your article really helped me. It touched me.
Yes!
Really,
I've
that's
gotten
happened.
an email.
You've gotten one email?
One,
Over
at
all
least.
the articles you've read in how many years? Terry, your article touched me and moved me, and I am going to pull up my towel today. And my relationship will be that much better
So
for it.
that
Thank
one
you so much.
person out there.
We were at a dead end, me and my boyfriend. We had nowhere to turn. Everything was stuck in neutral. Then I pulled up my towel, and now we're back to day number 1, like we're just starting out again. And thanks to you, Terry, and your articles.
Yeah, he made me pay.
You made that happen. He made me pay. That's right. Jeez. You like that now, don't you?
But I didn't do anything. What am I paying for?
That's the point.
Okay.
The not knowing what you're paying for is half the fun. What else do they suggest here? I'm very into your article. The article's entitled what again now? No, I'm into your article. This is me being into it.
Yeah,
What is the title of this article again?
It is entitled...
I always forget. Why is that?
I don't know.
Okay. If you asked me to tell you what the title of the article is right now, I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Really?
Why should that be?
I don't know, because
Let me
I say
think.
it
Hold
at
on.
least
I
3
actually
or
can
4
do this.
times.
I actually can do this. Wait. How to arouse him without touching him, right?
Sort of. Turn him on.
Turn him on.
Is what they actually say.
Without touching him.
Yes, without touching him.
I could get Alzheimer's by like 38, for all I know.
Right.
I should have been able to remember that. You did say it 4 times.
At least.
Arouse and turn him on without touching him.
There you go.
So I was pretty much on.
Yeah.
All right.
Better start doing the word jumbles.
Would you like another one here?
I would love
another
one, Terry.
suggestion
Oh.
that they say?
Yes, because we got the towel idea.
Yeah, we got the sneak peek.
We're going to throw that into motion this Thanksgiving.
Right.
That
holiday.
can't be their top idea, though, can it?
No,
I mean,
it's
is that
not
their number
that they're
1?
numbered or anything. It's just they're throwing out different suggestions, as you know.
All right, Terry, I got to take a break.
Oh, jeez. All right.
I got the winner, the lady who's in collections waiting on the line.
Really?
Wow.
You got it?
Ding, ding.
She did.
Did she make it
right
back in
under
time?
the wire.
You sure? Teresa, you there?
Hello?
You there?
I'm here.
Did you hear us call your name this morning, or someone had to alert you to it?
I heard you call my name.
You did. Well, you finally made it through. Congratulations. We're paying your collections bill.
All right.
All right, baby?
All right.
Okay. What station makes sure that things aren't repossessed and no one breaks your thumbs?
Cube 93.
There you go.
Good deal.
Now look at this.
Yeah.
Pull my towel aside.
And then I'll make you pay after we pay your bill. Anyhow, Terry.
I can't find a towel that goes all the way around me anyway. So
Wow.
It's a sneak peek every time.
That's right.
Whether you like it or not.
He is a walking sneak peek at 300 pounds, Terry.
Boy, your wife's a lucky one.
Oh, yeah. It's a big day for her.
Okay, listen, Terry. When we get back, I want to know more things. And this is an article obviously directed at women, right?
Well, sure.
I don't think they were thinking of Hot Fudge Scott when they were coming up with these ideas.
No.
Probably not.
Right. I want to hear about more things
Okay.
that women can do to turn men on without having to touch them.
Woo!
It's beautiful. Get your hands off me. You can't arouse me from across the room. You got a problem. Read this magazine.
Right.
Okay.
There you go.
We're going to hear it.
Nope.
The T-Man.
Sir.
Are you aware? That's the question. Are you aware?
I am.
No.
Of what, though?
Are you aware we are more than halfway from completing the sacred scrolls to put someone in a position to win a $5,000 gift card? Are you aware of that?
Very cool.
Aware that we have pretty much fine-tuned the date of the finals at Emerald Downs? Are you aware of that?
Wow. Didn't know.
Are you aware that I am the Grinch that saved Christmas, Terry?
That I am.
Are you aware that I am going to give some unknown out there who may need a $5,000 gift card, will need a $5,000 gift card this holiday season, Terry? Do you know that they can redeem this gift card at one of the following locations, Terry? I know you do. Say it with me.
South Center, Tacoma Mall, Everett Mall, Alderwood, Northgate, Macy's, Amazon, Rebag.
Steven's been practicing.
Yes.
I don't know if I like that or not.
Given the choice between the two of you,
What the fart noise you like
take
through the whole
the
thing?
I kind of do like the fart noise too. Want to do that again?
It's masterful. I know.
Yes, it's radio magic.
It's not for everybody, so don't try it at home, okay?
Oh, at its finest, Terry.
Yeah.
You can use that gift card. You get to choose one of the following locations. South Central Mall. No, Steve. I want to hear the fart noise and the fart noise alone, please. You don't.
So you and the fart noise.
You don't.
I thought we were doing the same thing we did last time.
You don't hold. You don't hold a candle to the fart noise. All right, just accept it. Move on with your life.
No, I realize that.
All
That's why I
right.
pointed it out.
Oh, jeez. Hey, Terry, I was about to say before I was rudely interrupted. You can redeem that gift card at one of the following locations: South Center, the Cover Ball, Every Ball, on the Wood, Northgate, Bay, that was on the Rebate.
Oh, yeah, by far, it just, it's outstanding.
Radio magic, you can't deny it.
You're right.
Anyhow.
Can we do it as if you were spinning it on the wheel?
Stephen feels uninvolved.
He does. He absolutely does. First of all, he's not even in the studio, so that makes it bad.
Stephen, if it means that much to you, let's give it a whirl.
Do you want to spin the wheel through the whole thing or stop at each one?
Okay. That wasn't quite radio magic, and we apologize for that. Now, the fart noise was.
We were just trying to entertain Stephen for a
You can
moment.
try the wheel noise at home, probably.
But Stephen needed it.
Yes.
So,
Do you think it's easier to do the wheel and the fart noise?
Something tells me you could try the fart noise at home, too.
I don't know. It's not for everybody.
I'm not sure about that.
Too many married women have been subjected to that. Anyhow, and I apologize to my wife at this time. Anyhow, Jerry, you were reading a very vital article, very important as far as salvaging the relationships out there that are just running dry.
Right.
Right? Isn't that what you were doing?
Not necessarily. Just giving him something different to do.
Something different. But don't you think this article is offered as an alternative to your stale sex life? Come on. If you're having a happy, vibrant, and just unbelievable sex life,
then you're single. Oh, sorry.
Then you're single,
easy, buddy.
Then you, well, I'm sure your wife's never hear that.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to have a wife. I get that every time.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm not sure what the answer to that is, Terry, but I would lean towards believing that this is a Cosmo article that is targeted towards a woman out there, just about every one of them, that is in neutral, stuck in that little gear that just isn't, turbocharged and ready to fly through the straits of life. Okay. Now, the title of the article again is...
Turn him on without touching him.
Without touching him.
Yes.
It's a nice alternative to the norm.
Sure.
And why do you oftentimes need to have an alternative to what is the norm? Change it up, shake it up, fire it up. Amazon or eBay. Okay.
Yes.
But I won't be accusing anyone out there of anything. Okay. What, how many do we do? How many do we get through?
Well, we only got through one.
Oh,
because you act like
we only got through one?
Yes. And
Seems
then,
like a ton.
It does, but it was only one.
And that one was
Give
move?
him a sneak peek. No.
Oh, it wasn't move.
No, it was
Drop the
sneak
towel.
peek.
You promised me that wasn't on there.
What? The move?
Have her move.
No, that was not on there. The sneak peek.
What about shut or yap?
No. Oh, my God.
Is that on there? That would be a big turn on, Terry, for a lot of men.
If you're not going to move, at least shut the yap.
Yes. Or actually the act of a man watching his woman sew her mouth shut. Terry, what a turn on. I mean, come on.
2 stitches away from complete bliss of silence.
Because everything out of a man's mouth, Terry, is very enlightening and entertaining and must be heard by everyone.
Kind of like...
Okay.
Oh, boy. Woohoo.
That's right.
Again, lucky wife.
Jerry, if there was a need for men to sew their mouth shuts, they'd do it. Unfortunately, you can't say that the same applies as it applies to women. Anyhow, all right, what is the second suggestion they make as far as turning them on without having to touch the bastard? What do they offer there?
Second suggestion is stroke yourself. Meaning, trace a finger along your collarbone.
Oh.
Run your hands through your hair.
That kind of stroke yourself, huh?
Yes. Yes. Rub lotion on your
What
legs.
was it? Run a finger along your collarbone?
Yeah, in a seductive way.
What if your girlfriend's so fat she can't find her collarbone?
Wow.
Run it close.
She hadn't seen it since high school.
Oh, man.
What a turn on.
Real hot.
She's almost there.
In the vicinity of.
Trying to flirt with me or checking for crumbs?
Whoa.
Terry, a lot of people.
Yes.
Kilbert. A lot of people have no idea where their collarbone is anymore, Kilbert.
You mean like Steven?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I'm the fat one. I see.
Well, Hotshot admits that he has no idea where it is.
He did?
Wow.
Well, he kind of knows.
I don't see it anywhere.
Yeah.
Pulling down his shirt right now, Terry.
I think I used to know where it was.
Well,
the collarbone's in your leg, right?
Oh, geez. Anyhow, all right, so run a finger along your collarbone. That's going to be a big turn on?
Right, and your fingers through your hair and rubbing lotion on your legs.
Oh, stop, honey. You're killing me.
Yeah. So that's kind of
Driving me mad.
There you go.
Making me mental.
Yeah.
You started off great there with stroking yourself, Terry. You ever been in a situation where you're like on one side of the room, your guy of choice is on the other side of the room or one side of the bed, and he's kind of straddled on the other side, and you're just staring into each other's eyes doing the business, or what? You ever had a night like that, or no?
No.
Never had a night like that in your life.
That would
You're
be
the oldest person by far in this room. You've never had a night like that.
No. Not even, no.
You swear. Why?
Swear.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about.
I think I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Both people are doing their business.
Right.
That's right.
With themselves.
Now, that's an
right?
alternative to it. I'm not saying it's the greatest night of your life. I'm not saying it's the worst night of your life. But I'm saying it's somewhere towards the middle top of your life.
All right.
Never had a night like that.
But why would you need to do that?
Yeah.
Everything's fine in your relationship.
It's a little bit of a... Well, you don't do it with your wife or anything.
Oh, the babysitter. I see.
It's a little bit of a different kind of night, and it's pretty hot at times. Really? You're with the right person. That's pretty hot. She's sitting there doing her business, and I'm telling you, her finger's not on her collarbone, Terry. And you're sitting on the other side of the bed or across the room or in the vicinity, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you walk upstairs and you say, tonight we're going to pay our own bills?
What's that now? Pay our own bills. Oh, I get it. Mm-hmm. We're not going to rely on Cube 93 today. We're going to do it ourselves.
See, I guess that's the thing is that...
You've never had that happen?
No, I've never had that happen. And I guess what it is I would much rather think that I turn him on more than him turning on himself.
Oh.
You know?
What's wrong with being turned on by yourself?
Well, I mean,
But he's looking at you.
Well,
he's looking at you. He's sharing the moment. You're interlocked as far as brains are concerned, Terry.
If that's the case, then why can't we just be as one then?
Let's do it.
Yeah, do me.
Well, you know.
It's my only alternative.
Well, if you're going to be hovering over the person, you may as well.
You're wondering why this is coming out of the mouth of a woman with 5 kids. Anyhow.
Wow.
So you feel insulted is what you're saying.
I guess so, yeah.
There's a part of you that would feel, man, if he wants
to be
the sexual feeling so bad, why doesn't he want it from me?
Right.
I'm sitting right here
I am.
acting like an idiot doing this to myself when he should be slamming away.
Yeah.
That's what you're thinking.
Yes.
Maybe not in those words.
Well, maybe not so much in those words. But
Well,
yeah,
that's, you know what, Terry? I'll tell you what, that's very courageous and honest for you to admit. However, man.
Yeah?
Doesn't mean that the next night or even that night you wouldn't get what you're so desperately needing.
So it's just a way to spice it up.
Your poor damn ego. I'm sorry for a moment to think that he could actually do something to himself and bypass the option of doing it to you. I'm sorry you're crushed by this.
Just don't see the point.
You don't see the point.
When you're
you don't see the point, baby. From a different perspective than ever before.
Well, when you're sitting there on the bed, and
Yes. You're sitting there on the bed, and he's choosing to take matters in his own hands, in a matter of speaking. Then do it to you. But you're from a mental standpoint, Terry, you're doing it to each other, even though you're not touching. How is Cosmo going to put that into words?
They haven't because it's not here.
It's not there.
No.
Well, they've never been truthful. They've never been on the bullseye, Terry. And that's one thing you cannot say about me. When was the last time I've not hit the bullseye?
You've been pretty on the mark.
Hold
no
still,
doubt.
I'm about to hit the bullseye.
Wow.
From across the room. Here we go. Bullseye!
She's running around with a pail. Over here.
No, you don't run around with a pail, Terry. Obviously, you're not getting this, Terry. If you're having visuals of running around the bedroom with a pail.
See, that's my point.
It's better not in the bedroom. It's better in the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
Better in the hotel.
Better in the hotel. Oh, the hotel's killer.
Yeah, put the room service menu under your ass.
It's better in her little apartment that you can barely make rent on.
Oh,
it's better there, Terry.
Wow.
Did I say that out loud?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Telling you, man.
Okay, well.
Can I call you man?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, man. You try it this weekend.
No, I don't think so.
No, JD.
No.
Terry said she's never done that, so she's out.
I am out on the whole thing.
On her own, she's never done it.
Yeah.
You can't even see it being an interesting evening.
No. Not at all.
No, if he's not doing me, it's not interesting, T-Man.
There is a guy on the line right now who says he doesn't need to hear this article from you because his girlfriend's already read it and used it on him.
Wow!
Want to hear from him or no?
Yes!
All right.
Living proof it works, huh?
Success story there.
Yeah.
Earl!
Yo.
What's up, Earl?
Not much. How's you doing, D-Man?
Pretty good. I hear you have already had this article used on you before Terry even read it. It's already ringing bells. Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, tell me about it, man.
Well, my girlfriend, she's not into that, touching herself and stuff. And kind of freaked me out when she put it on me one day.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked at her like, how'd you get that idea? And she's like, well, I got this magazine from Cosmo.
When did this happen?
Just last week, actually.
Just last week. And she told you about this article she read in Cosmo, and what specific idea did she incorporate from the article into your love life?
The stroking yourself.
The stroking yourself is just a touch of the collarbone from what Terry's telling me, or a brush of the
I guess
hair.
She took it in her own hands because she started stroking everything else but her collarbone.
Well, that's not from the article. I don't know what article she was reading. She was reading Penthouse Forum.
She got to stroking and then stopped.
You got the wrong article, dude. But thanks for playing.
Yeah. Doesn't say anything about,
You're almost making it like Terry.
What?
That you never even thought about that night even being able to take place before I just mentioned it to you.
I have never. I swear to you, I have never even...
You've never been able to even imagine a night like that, where you're sitting on one area, he's sitting, you're interlocking eyes and then lowering them in, locking eyes again, lowering, and I had to tell you about the possibility of this. You couldn't even imagine. You're giving that impression that I can't believe that's a possibility.
No, I never have.
I'm telling you I mean, it's so basic.
Oh, for you, maybe? Not me.
Even if it's not basic to you, don't make it like you couldn't have imagined a night like that happening until I just told you about it. Because it's basic enough that I shouldn't have to introduce you to this prospect.
But there's just...
Don't play dumb is what I'm saying, Terry.
No, the thing is, I'm not playing dumb. There's just certain things that I wouldn't even think of because I can't...
I'll give you a lot of things you couldn't think of, but this isn't one of them.
No, this is one of them because I can't imagine... I don't do that to myself anyway, so why would I even imagine...
You don't do it to yourself, and you'd be insulted if your husband did it to himself, even if you were a part of the scenario. Are you following? Because you don't get it?
No,
yes,
I get it.
I know you get it.
But that's what I never even dawned on me. Hey, let's try something like that.
It doesn't even have to dawn on you for you to at least acknowledge that you can be aware of its existence. You're acting like, my gosh.
No, I mean,
this is possible.
But seriously, there are just certain things that I just... I guess I am dumb on. I don't know. I just don't.
You know, Terry, sometimes when we touch...
jeez. Come on. I really actually like this song, and now you're killing it for me.
I'm not killing it. I'm doing the opposite, Terry.
No.
Next time you hear the song, you're going to grab JD by the hair.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't have any.
He's bald right now.
Oh, jeez. Take him, not that hair, Terry.
Oh.
Take him upstairs. And you...
And who am I to judge?
I don't know.
And what you say or do.
Dude.
I'm only just...
What if I told you you had to do it tonight? I forced you. You have to do it.
No. It's not happening.
Wouldn't work?
Not even.
Sometimes when...
Even if I promised you a new lease on life after it was all said and done.
I don't,
Not
I don't see a new lease on life.
Okay, no, I'm saying you're probably right about that. But
no,
you may find it a tad enjoyable for some odd reason, Terry.
Doubt it.
All right. But let's say I promised you would. Would you do it or no?
No.
We both break down.
What if I took a lightning pole and everyone wants you to do it tonight with your husband?
No. You can lightning pole all you want.
Pasty and Sissy will be doing it tonight, Terry.
Oh, gee.
That's night one in the hotel in Hawaii.
Really?
I gotta start slow.
And then work
that's
themselves.
slow, you think?
That's slow?
That's slow.
Really?
Yes.
You're not touching each other. It's
You're not touching each other. It's the safest sex ever. And yet, it can be. It's not always guaranteed to be, but it can be highly erotic, Terry.
Whoa. But you've never done that where it hasn't led to the other thing, right?
Oh, I have, yes.
Oh, you do? You do that, and then...
See you later.
Yeah, see you later.
I got a bus to catch.
Hey, clean up for me, would you please?
So she was running around with the pail.
He wasn't running around with a pail.
Jeez.
Over here.
Jeez, why do you got the pail stuck in your mind?
Because that's...
Turning this into a day camp game or something. All right, listen. Let me open all the phone lines right now. And if we get a shutout in a lightning poll, 10-0, that the listeners want you to do this tonight, will you do it?
It's going to be a shutout, especially when you put it like that.
Oh, it is. No, some listeners out there hearing that you have such a problem with this, for whatever reason, I don't see why, Terry. You're in love with your husband, right? He would make a good...
I am, but I'm just not... That kind of thing is not...
I said you had to be with the right person. He would be the right person, right?
Well, I guess so, yeah, sure.
Then what's your problem?
You should try anything then. Who cares?
Right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, who out there wants Terry to have to do this tonight? From across the room. You don't want too big a room, by the way, Terry.
What happens if you... Well, this is not a good question, so never mind.
Don't ask it.
Does it involve a pail, Stephen?
No, it does not.
Good. Well, then the question's okay as far as I'm concerned.
If you are, say, done, and then your wife continues to go on for like another hour, doesn't that irritate you a little bit?
I've had it where I've gone to the bathroom, come back, and she's still working away.
Wow. See,
I don't see how you could work away while the other person leaves and goes to the bathroom and all that. It seems kind of...
Gotta get there, baby.
Yeah, not my fault.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
Sorry, the sight of me couldn't do it for you.
T-Man's standing there. Come on, are we going to dinner or what?
Get dressed already.
I'm done. That means you're done. Stop it.
That means you're done.
We've only been here for 30 seconds.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Terry has just made it clear that if you listeners demand that she has to do it by a 10-0 vote, that she'll have no other choice, she'll be forced into doing it. She's already acknowledged that that's the case.
Oh, sure.
1-866-663.
Get a babysitter, Terry.
Yeah.
What's the question? For or against?
T-Man.
Do it, don't do it.
You're on the air.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
Okay.
Gotta do it, Terry.
I'll be right on it.
It's 1-0, Terry.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a landslide.
Terry calls time.
You're on the air.
Well,
yes.
Hey, I got an Asian girlfriend, right?
Oh, jeez. All right, send it over.
You've done it.
Got it? Oh, wait. Oh. Terry's not a true Asian. If she was, she would have already done this.
Yeah.
All Asian women love this, Terry.
Really?
Oh!
At least they do on the internet, huh?
I wasn't even aware of this till I moved out to the Northwest.
Really?
Infiltrated by Asians, Terry.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, well.
Think White Girl Marty back in New York thought of this? No. Actually, white girls do like this, too, by the way.
But this was your...
Just not as good as the Asians, Terry.
Okay. This was your idea, though, I'm sure. I can't imagine your wife thinking of this.
Well, yeah. All right, anyhow, you're on the air. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
You gotta do it, Terry.
Oh, jeez.
You gotta do it.
You hear the sound, the tone of people's voice here, Terry? You hear the desperation in their voices for wanting you to do this, Terry?
Why do they want me to do it?
Just because you're so against it, I guess?
Okay. Well...
For whatever reason.
It's all about getting the woman to succumb.
Is it?
It's the power.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'd like to hear from some women, perhaps, that have their opinions on this. Maybe you don't want Terry to do it. She needs one vote saying you don't want her to do it.
I'll call in.
And then that's that. Stephen, if you can get through, I'll take your vote.
Really?
You're on the air.
Hello?
Yes? Uh-oh.
I wanted to tell Terry that she should absolutely try it. It's a wonderful experience.
Good Asian call. Thank you.
Busy.
Busy, Steve. You have the hotline, Steve.
I just cleared a line, Stephen. A line just cleared. You should be able to get through on that line. You get through?
Steve.
Is it ringing?
No,
Busy.
My bad.
Well, you gotta be quick. You're on the air. I actually hear the busy signal from Stephen. You're on the air.
Yes, I think Terry should do it.
Of course she should. Tell her why. She has no reason as to why, Terry. You just should do it.
Yeah, it's like phone sex minus the phone.
By the way, what is the score?
Oh, the do-its have 4. The don't-do-its have 0.
You notice we're not even getting a Steven's a dickhead in here?
Oh, yeah, Steven's a...
Oh, that's what I'm calling to say.
0.
Anything about a wizard's sleep. People are so focused on wanting to make sure it's a 10-0 landslide, Terry. This is so important to the listeners.
Yes, I see.
That's a Terry in one corner.
No, I can't. Thank you.
Is it because you don't like your body? Are you like self-conscious?
I just, you know what?
Women who are self-conscious about their body don't do this stuff, Terry.
Maybe it is, or maybe it's.
But have you seen your body lately?
You're on the air.
Maybe it's that guilty Catholic thing.
Hello?
I don't know, growing
so guilty. 5 kids out of wedlock. You're not that guilty, okay?
Well, in that kind of thing.
Go ahead.
I don't think she should do it.
Oh. There it is. It's over.
It's done.
You're off the hook, Terry.
Thank you.
And why is that? Why'd you ruin Terry's fun? Because that's what you've done, unless you're not, in case you're not aware of what you've done here. Why did you vote against it?
Because if she doesn't feel comfortable doing it, then she shouldn't have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think it's better that you just go ahead and get it over with instead of...
Get it over? See, she makes it sound like it's, hurry up, get it over with. Like it's,
Well, what is she... So what is your response? Is it she should do it or not? Now it sounds like you're saying she should do it.
She said no at first.
Yeah, she said no.
All right, whatever, you prudish bitch. Thanks for the call.
That one doesn't count.
No, it does. A man of my word.
Yeah.
I told Terry if one caller voted she shouldn't do it, she's off the hook. Something tells me she's going to do it anyway.
Oh, jeez. Highly unlikely.
Highly unlikely.
Probably did it last night.
The night before that.
Oh, yeah.
Steven, why did you tell him?
Oh, you did with Steven.
Hey.
What a turn up.
You'll never finish.
Talk about a man comfortable with his body.
Right.
Maybe that is it, Terry.
Wow.
Maybe you've always had a little problem with your body. And even though you've lost 20 pounds over the past couple of months, people who have issues, it takes a lot longer mentally to rid yourself of the issues than it does your body to rid yourself of the pounds.
Could be.
Well, that's you could just not be turned on by it, the thought of it.
That's probably it as well. But
how could you not be turned on by the sight of your naked spouse, though, Stephen?
Yeah.
I can be turned on by my naked spouse.
In utter ecstasy, Stephen. I mean, I'm sure that's not something you're very familiar with.
I think both of us going at it there, I don't think that would necessarily be comfortable for me, so...
It's like worlds colliding. You're supposed to do that at home in front of the computer by
obviously
yourself.
Hotshot and his wife are doing it like mad crazy because he's all gung-ho for it.
Mad crazy?
Mad crazy,
Wow.
yeah. Do what now?
Pasty is...
But he only has a couple more years left in the sex.
Right, that's true.
Pasty just passed me a note. Do you know how many people on the line right now amongst these 73 lines, Terry, that wanted you to do it?
Oh, I'm sure. I told you.
And yet I pulled up one call that voted against it?
Yes, I knew it was going to be a landslide.
Just so you know? So you know?
No.
And I got 73 lines of people. You want to hear real quick?
No.
Say it real quick. What you got to say?
Right now, must be 73 that wanted you to do it. And yet
Wow, you sound great.
voted against it. Yeah.
I like it when you get real loud.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, see, these are things you could be saying from across the room. Terry.
Oh, yeah.
But again, see, I just...
Okay.
Never mind.
Terry's a take-me woman.
Oh, yeah.
She likes to pay.
Always has been.
Raw dog, baby.
Oh, yeah.
The Key Man.
Hi, Terry. Yeah.
Sit right over there. Right in that corner.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, just keep working it. Keep working it. Come on.
You won't see this anywhere else, and look at these graphics.
Check it out. It's the Xbox 360.
Okay, you'll see graphics like you've never seen before.
Oh, it's coming right at you.
Wow.
Then wait till that payoff moment.
Graphics.
Check it out. It's the Xbox 360. Everyone's dying to get one this holiday season.
Yeah, it's got wireless controllers, Terry.
Really?
That's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
You're not understand. Oh, we're talking about Xbox now. Okay, never mind.
And only Extra has it before it hits stores.
Yeah, only extra has the new Xbox 360. Who is he kidding, Terry? Hotshot's friend has one.
I'd explain that.
Right. Doesn't he?
He does.
The Xbox 360. Everyone's dying to get one this holiday season, and only Extra has it before it hits stores.
I'm telling you, I need my console today. It turned out what Paris needed was the touch-up.
Yeah, they had a big Xbox party at a big red carpet, and Paris Hilton was like touching up her makeup right down on the red carpet there, Terrence.
Paris, right back, bro. Meanwhile, Paris's pal Kimberly Stewart arrived sporting a 5-carat rock from new fiance, Laguna Beach's Talon Torriero.
Oh, she's marrying the dude from Laguna Beach?
Yeah.
What a dweeb.
He is, yes.
Yes.
But he's got her.
Well, it's Rod Stewart's daughter. She's pretty hot or what?
Looks like Paris, but not as hot. Same kind of tall, lanky, blonde, stupid, you know. People are into that.
Perfect. I can't see why.
Inside stars were all about getting their hands on the 360. And guess what? You can too.
Terry, you can too. Do you hear that?
I can.
You can get your hands on the 360.
When?
Whenever you want.
Woo!
The listeners want you to. Are we talking about the same thing?
No, I'm talking about the Xbox 360.
Marissa. Is this you, Marissa?
Hello?
Who's this?
This is Christy.
Oh, Christy. Go ahead, Christy.
Did you mess up my name?
Well, there's some Marissa here somewhere, I'm sure.
Shame on you.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I was wondering for Terry, does she think that her husband, won't pleasure himself or something? Because, yeah.
To your knowledge, Terry, he doesn't do that?
To my knowledge,
never
he does
caught him
not
in the laundry room?
No,
never
I
said,
don't
hey,
know.
you're spending a lot of time in the bathroom there. Get out of here. You never heard that, Terry? You never heard that response back when you knocked on the door? Get out of here.
No, to my knowledge,
almost done.
Doing the laundry.
Yeah. When does that ever
Extra
happen?
Clorox.
No.
Hey, I got another comment.
Oh.
Geez, she's not done.
All right.
Okay, well, I just think that you should just try it out because it's a new way to turn him on.
You know what the beautiful thing here is?
What's that?
Not only, as I mentioned in the last segment, are these lines filled with people that want you to try this, Terry, they're filled with women. I'm shocked and amazed.
There you go.
We got Christy. We got Marissa.
Finally.
But they may not need new ways.
Marissa.
Yes?
Yes.
It's Marisa.
Oh, okay, whatever.
I think Terry should do it.
No one wants to name Marissa this morning. Okay, tell her why. Tell her how it's a mental explosion. Tell her all that.
Well,
it's a mental explosion,
how often
Terry.
do you do it?
Oh, well, not much anymore.
Not much.
I'm a married man.
Okay.
Whenever I can get away. No, come on, you know.
Well,
I've done it a lot of times.
Right, but is it something that you do once a month or once every year?
Depends how often Vinny the Pooh lets me.
Wow. But So that's kind of...
But I've done it so many times, Terry, that I understand the mental explosion. Right. I know what's going on here.
Okay.
All right?
Sure, gotcha.
Well, if it's that good, why don't you do it all the time?
All right.
Why would you even need to
Don't do it with your wife.
Oh.
Terry's never done it, and she's very into her husband. So, you do it with your husband, Terry.
Oh, well, that's where I'm confused.
Yeah,
we'll see what Maurice's doing later.
I've not in this kind of format, Terry, have I done it with Angela. But if she ever wanted to, I'd be right there. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm married.
Kind of loses something.
You have no choice now because this is who you are and you're not straining. You're not doing anything like this. So this is your only chance, is what I'm saying.
Right.
So I may not be as unbelievably blow-away mental explosion, but it'll be good. It'll be nice.
Technically, you have no more chances than either.
What was that now? I'm sorry, you were saying what?
Nothing.
I heard you. Greg. Go ahead, Greg. All right, Melissa. Not Marissa, Terry.
No.
Melissa, yes.
Yes, hi.
Hi, Melissa.
Terry, I think that you should try it because it can be very interesting and it keeps your sex life interesting.
Yes.
You know, if you got to try new things all the time, same things get boring all the time.
Yeah, you started this, Terry, with your article. It's not like I just brought this up out of nowhere.
No,
I'm just taking your article and running with it, baby. You handed me the football, and then you're mad at me for breaking through a couple of tackles.
You took one section of my article.
Breaking tackles, baby!
One section of my article, to a different meaning.
You were right. You should leave it at stroke the collarbone.
Well, it's
so high, with one finger. At least grab it with your whole hand and shake it up.
Well, that's the problem. Everybody just wants instant satisfaction.
And what should they want, Stephen?
Well, they're not turned on by the whole romance of it all. It's all just when you need to try all these new freaky sexual things.
Okay, and what are you offering as far as the Stephen Kilbreth?
There's probably other things on our list, like, like
better romance.
Talking into his ear or something like that. That's probably in there. Something like that. I mean, those kind of things, if they don't turn you on, then that's a problem.
And when you talk into your wife's ear, you say what now?
Well, that's between me and her.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just...
Nothing coming to mind.
I mean, that's not the point of what I'm trying to say here.
Oreos. Get me Oreos. What are you saying in her ear, Stephen?
I'm not saying anything into her ear. I'm just saying that's
talking into her ear is a nice, big turn-on for you.
I'm saying I bet that's one of the things in the article. And I didn't say it was necessarily...
Actually, it is.
Stephen obviously has read the article, too.
He hasn't obviously read the article, but he understands that sometimes there's things you can do that aren't like anal and stroking each other. I mean, that's not really what it's all about.
I can't believe that he just magically pulled something out of the article without reading it, but he's going to deny reading it.
Well, I mean, I actually can think of things and think up things. I know you're.
I thought of things too, but they never make the article.
That's what I'm trying to say is that when people are on different wavelengths, you know,
right?
You're a cosmo
what works for you doesn't necessarily work for everybody else.
Right. What else was in the stupid article, Terry?
They did say, and they put it under the title "Tell a Naughty Story," so it's basically saying whispering little sweet or what you want to do to that person.
It does specifically say whispering?
Yeah, whisper in his ear all the dirty things you want to do to him later. That's a quote.
That's not a naughty story, then.
Well, you
Once
can.
upon a midnight dreary.
You could say it like that. You could tell a little story. Hey, you know.
Well, you don't want to tell your wife naughty stories.
Well,
but you're gonna take care of business in front of her, though. You can't do that.
Exactly.
There was this whore in college.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
she was so easy.
Yes, what she did to my balls.
You guys are stupid.
That's a naughty story.
Stupid. That's a naughty story. That's as naughty as
there's this whore in college.
Yeah.
You could make something up about her too, by the way.
You forgot about the part of what she did to my balls.
In front of everybody in the dorm room.
Could, like as Stephen is saying, you could make up a little dirty story
okay, there's
or
this guy, Carl.
scenario that involves the both
one.
of you. It's just like sitting at each corner of the bed watching
All right,
each other.
Steven's just regretting that he never did this, and that's why he's lashing out.
Oh, he's not regretting it. I
couldn't do it. You don't do this with your wife, as I said, Terry, because I'm in love with my wife. And
okay, you have to do it with somebody that you're not in love with.
That would be.
But that's a different story, then.
Huh?
That's not what the article is pointing to.
Well, the article is pointing to. I think it's more targeted.
I can do all that stuff in front of somebody else.
All right, never mind. He doesn't want to hear anything. He just want to continue to whisper his sweet nothings. That term never made more sense. Into his wife's ear, supposedly, and I don't even know if he does that.
You should try it.
But if he does, I feel sorry for her. To have to be on the receiving end of that hot kill breath.
You'd rather she have to watch me take care of myself?
I think she would rather that.
I don't know about that.
Probably not. You have to try to figure out where your collarbone is. Anyhow. So what are you whispering? You didn't tell us anything that you're whispering.
Wasn't necessarily me that I was talking about. I'm saying that you...
Well, give us something that's more specific about you and the things you're doing to make yourself so ultra-romantic if we're such hardcore, non-romantic guys.
This is an article for women about men. It's not the other way. So.
Well, you're getting personal with us, so let us ask you.
How did I get personal with you?
You basically called us cretins. So
true.
I would like to know...
I said that you're different than I am, than other people are, because you are into the instant satisfaction and all that kind of weird sexual stuff, and some people aren't.
Maybe I can learn something from this morning, and I can get the audio version of the Kill Breath 5-step handbook to greater romance. Give me something that you're doing that maybe I can incorporate into my love life.
And I promise you I will do this. Next time I do it, I will write it down and remember what I said.
You can't think of a damn thing. You have to wait till next time that you do it.
You have to be in the moment.
Well, go back to a moment. Have you ever had a moment up till now?
I'm sure that there have been moments.
All right,
sure.
Remember back to your last moment and tell me what you did. Maybe I can learn something here.
I think that you can't teach an old dog new tricks. So
you call me an old dog?
Well, by the way, you're far more superior than I am. You're already doing the whole stuff on the bed and all that kind of stuff. That's a little weird. That's beyond me.
I'm asking him to come up with one moment so I can learn. I'm telling him I want to learn. Here I am saying I would like to learn from you,
Stephen. Well, you don't really want to learn.
Of course I do.
No, you don't.
My mind is open to the prospect that I can learn something from you. Hasn't happened yet, but
I don't think that's the case.
This could be the time. You're telling me about
this is a time to make fun
more
of me.
Romantic. No. You're talking about being more romantic. There's certainly room in my mind to expand the romance. What have you done in the past that would be the greatest heights of romance?
Well, what are you asking now? That's a completely different question than what you were asking before. So
you can't come up with a damn thing.
Well, it's a completely different question.
It's got to be a shining moment for...
I mean, when you ask 7 different questions within a 3-minute period, it's hard to determine which one you're trying to get answered.
Simple question. Have I asked 7 different questions, Terry? I'm asking one simple question.
You said, what do you...
Tell me about the last romantic moment you had. Please. I'll keep it as simple as that. And how you personally made it such.
Well, I think it's very romantic to, have flowers when she gets home from work, or have cookies in the oven that she likes, and all that kind of stuff. I mean, that stuff is romantic.
She likes them, Terry.
Well, I like them too.
Right.
No question about that.
Oh, it's all for you, baby.
I mean, there's a dozen cookies, and when she gets home, there's 2, but, that's fine.
I made cookies for you, honey.
So she walks through the door, Terry, she's floored by the overwhelming amount of romance that has hit her in the face.
Whoa. Well, stuff like that is romantic. To you, it's, masturbating on a bed. I mean, to me, it's this.
No one used the word masturbating.
Wasn't that what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
You make it dirty, though, Stephen, for some reason. You really have to go dirty.
So calling the technical term is dirty.
Weird guy.
Stroking yourself is not dirty, but that is.
Stroking the collarbone or putting lotion on your legs is what that's.
So that's what. So T-Man's on his bed, putting lotion on his legs is what you're trying to tell me. This was all about the last half hour.
I got to try that oven masturbation. That's what I got to try.
Well, but that's my point. Is that to you, it's got to be something where it leads to the. And to some people, it's more romantic.
Do you take your pointer finger and push the little stomach of the white doughboy there?
But baking cookies,
or does he do it to you?
Yeah, sometimes.
But baking cookies isn't like lead to a sexual kind of moment, which is what the article's talking about.
It's not necessarily.
It doesn't turn your wife on.
It's not necessarily talking about a sexual thing in the article.
Are you telling us that's the greatest idea you have as far as turning a woman on?
But that's a different question now. I mean, you said, "What have you done that's been romantic?" Was your question, and that's what I answered.
And the thing is, that could be a turn on for some women. They think that romance about that guy is sexy, so therefore,
look at him squeeze the tube of the dough.
So therefore, it kind of is like, oh wow, you know. Everybody has
the only thing that's romantic to you guys is leading to
making them pay.
You know, finishing.
We actually
wherever you finish. I mean, in the pail or what? I mean, that's what's romantic.
We see the light now. We never brought up the pail. That's Terry's idea.
You guys are disgusting, you two.
You have brought a new perspective to me, Stephen. The height of romance is wowing her with how many chips you can get in one cookie.
Well, you just cut them off the log. I mean, it's not that difficult to make cookies, but...
Now you're on to something.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Cut it off the log, baby!
I bet you've never done anything like that.
Cut it off the log? Yeah, I do it all the time. Terry, what else is going on in the world, please?
Oh, my God.
Can you please?
Oh, I'm trying.
Mm-hmm.
Next time I see cookies, I'm going to get so hot. Oh, I can't walk into a bakery.
Yes.
Donuts, too. Oh.
It's different, though, scenario than what you're talking about.
But again, as Stephen has pointed out, you two could never even get in that mindset because that is not your mindset.
Nell's Bakery just changed their name to the Orgasm Zone, Terry. Nice. What else is going on, please?
I don't know if you know this or not, but petting a dog for just a few minutes a day can relieve a heart patient's anxiety. This is coming out of the
What about petting a cat, Terry?
Oh, yeah! Notice that I said dog.
What's your definition of dog?
A dog, a four-legged creature.
Whatever you want to call it, baby.
I don't know.
Petting a dog?
Yes.
Is that
so
right?
She's on all fours, right?
You know what, Stephen? Why don't you pet a raw dog and report back to
us? Pretty sure he will later.
Mm-hmm.
Wait till he gets home.
Yeah, it is Friday.
Oh, is that your day? That's your raw dog day? Jeez.
God.
Wait till Campbell smells the cookies.
Oh, it's on.
She's going to start dancing in the living room.
Now to her, they're biscuits.
All right, Terry, what are you saying now? It helps a cancer patient? What did you say?
No, a heart patient.
A heart patient. Oh, so far off.
Yes.
Poor damn cancer patients, still no cure. But the heart patients, all you got to do is pet a dog and your heart will be better off.
Petting a dog,
A few minutes of petting a dog can help your heart.
Relieves a heart patient's anxiety.
Can you tell me what the corresponding medical connection there would be between petting a dog and your heart feeling better?
Dog, they say, this is a quote, dogs are a great comfort. They make people happier, calmer, and feel more loved.
Stephen, you feel more calm when you're petting your dog?
I think they show unconditional love. Pets do, and that's probably why they put a smile on the heart patient's face.
When I go home and pet my dog,
yes.
Probably the most relaxing moment of my day.
I'm sure it is.
Then I take out that pail.
Then you bake some cookies.
Mm-hmm.
I bet if you made cookies that your wife would really like it.
I bet if you even attempted to even turn on the oven.
I bet if you knew where your kitchen was, she would love it.
You want an honest reaction to that little comment, Stephen?
Okay, I know you know where the kitchen is.
No.
It's where you get your bottled water.
You want a true response to that? A true story response to that?
I would love one.
My wife was at her dance class about 2 months ago, Terry. She's still taking dance class, but this is one about 2 months ago.
Okay.
And for some reason, I was bored and Jaden was sleeping. I was on, babysitter duties, even though my wife hates when I say babysitter when I'm the father, Terry.
Right.
However,
yeah,
you adults call it watching your kids.
You're right. Yeah. So I was without anything to do. Nothing on TV, believe it or not.
Already finished up in the laundry room.
We had these things in the freezer.
Does she pay you when you babysit?
That we bought from a little kid that came by our door.
Like the stuff Terry used to make us buy.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Or maybe this one was from Terry. No, this was 5 years ago.
They do. They sell
Did you ever give us the dough?
So anyway,
yes,
to make a long story short, Stephen ate it raw.
Oh, yeah.
To make a long story short, I made cookies. Whoa. When my wife came home, she asked me if I was...
Feeling okay?
I don't remember her exact words. But she was wondering.
She said, "Oh, Robbie, you're so nice."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she took the clothes off
I'm so
right
turned
there.
on.
She was asking me if I had turned gay.
What?
No, she didn't.
I'm telling you.
She did not.
Wow. I thought she'd be proud of me. What a great thing I did. I made cookies. She was horrified almost. Not horrified.
Because she saw the glory hole in the bathroom. I mean, that's to put it over the edge.
She's the one who installed it.
Okay.
That's right.
The T-Man. Cube 93.
You're a mean one.
Oh, Terry.
Yes, sir.
We have two ladies waiting outside.
Oh, good.
That want to get in position for a $5,000 gift card.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Not the position you were hoping for?
No, not.
I see.
Thought there was something else going on.
Got it.
Greasy black peel.
Terry loves hearing about the black banana.
Oh, jeez. Greasy black peel. Last hour before Pasty Dave gets on a plane and goes to Hawaii, Terry.
You're a monster.
No better place for Pasty Dave than the sunny beaches of Hawaii, right?
Save some money and go to, like, Minnesota.
You wear, like, jeans on the beach, or... Because I don't see you tanning, right?
Well, I don't tan very easily. I mean,
Right.
if I lay out, I'll burn up in a second. Mm-hmm. But I brought all my shorts, though. Bring all the shorts.
Oh, sure.
Trying to eat here. Get away from me.
We'll let Casper the Ghost on the island. Anyhow.
Mr. Grinch,
Let's bring in...
you have termites in your smile.
Wow, that's pretty nasty. We have Lindsay and Aaron. Let's get Lindsay and Aaron in here. What do you say? All right? Sound good to you, Terry? Sound good to me? All right, here's how we do it. Lindsay is a 21-year-old from Milton. You heard of Milton?
I've heard of it.
And she works with a dentist. How cozy. She has a 1-year-old son at 21 years of age.
Oh.
She spends all her time with her best friend, the dad of the child nowhere to be found.
Couldn't swing it.
That's Lindsay. Which one of you is Lindsay? That's Lindsay. You got a 1-year-old? How's that working out for you? Did I ask you to sit down?
No
Did I say
sitting.
so? Oh, she's got some big jokes for a little girl. Is that working out well for you, the 1-year-old?
That's working out very well for me.
You're a happy, proud mama.
I am.
Dad nowhere to be found?
He's
Kind of
in
knocked you up and left you for dead, or what?
MIA.
I left him.
You left him. It was your choice. You had no say in the matter. He'd be dying to get back into your life if he could. He has no choice.
Exactly.
I like you to impregnate me, but stay away from
Yeah,
me.
used him as a donor.
A likely story. You really expect us to believe that?
That it's true.
Okay, Lindsay.
I left him. He lives in Kent, and
Oh,
he's
he's so
been
far
trying
away.
to get
It
back
was just
together.
supposed to be like a one-night kind of sexual thing, or was there multiple
no,
nights?
we were together. We were in a relationship together, and that just I like him better as a friend.
I see.
Are we letting people take pulls of helium in the green room or something?
But it says...
Hey.
Oh, just eat it.
See?
But it says
Something like
here,
this.
from what you told Pasty Dave, he's nowhere to be found. So you in one
I
moment...
didn't tell him that. I
No?
told him he was in
Okay.
Kent.
All right.
He walked in the garden, planted the seed.
David should be writing songs for Heart. Anyhow, where's Aaron? Is Aaron here? Is that you? Okay, Aaron. You work at Microsoft, and you work there with your boyfriend. Is that right?
I do.
Where's our Xbox 360? Oh, we got a bunch of them coming in anyway. Anyhow, what do we got here? You're in a 4-month relationship with this boyfriend?
Yes, technically 4 months. Technically a little bit longer.
Okay. And you're very into your tap lessons, is that right?
Yeah, I was before, and then I
tap us out a little number. Go ahead.
No,
what do you got?
no.
What? You take tap classes.
I'll tap.
Shuffle off to Queen Anne.
Shuffle off to Buffalo.
There's a shuffle off to Buffalo.
Go ahead. Tap us out. Tap us out some. We
No,
want to see
I'm
what you
in
learned.
heels. I can't tap in heels.
Oh, Lord.
Sorry, I will tap for you later, though.
You know
Be
what?
barefoot.
Michael
That-
Flatley could.
Trust me, that's the easiest request we're going to give you this morning.
No
Great,
doubt.
That one to tap, Terry.
Could have ran with
I
it.
would tap now.
It says here, you being a Microsoft employee, it says here that if you win the $5,000, you already know that you're going to use it for an eBay account that we're going to set you up with. Is that right?
That's what I'm thinking. I want to buy a vacation on eBay.
She wants to buy a vacation. You can buy
Wow.
vacations on eBay, Terry.
Really?
Yes, you
So if the
Come
Pastersons decided to just sell it last minute, how much could they get for their Hawaii trip for 4? Cozy room for Sissy and...
With him and Sissy Sisterson.
What would that go for? A 10-day trip to Hawaii on eBay?
That would be probably expensive, I would
Yeah.
think. Well, for the all
15
4 of
grand.
them? Yeah. They're going to Kona, right?
So what kind of trip? Wow, you listen a lot. What kind of
on the way here?
Yeah, he's a virgin, right?
What kind of trip would you? What kind of trip would you buy on eBay? What are you looking for?
Probably a trip. I would like to go to Europe, so maybe just to buy the airfare and hotel would be awesome.
It would get you most of the way to Europe.
Yeah, most of the way would be awesome. I'll just pay for the play once I get there.
There it is. Well, you already got it pretty much figured out there.
Yeah.
We don't even know if you're going to be on the scrolls yet.
Right. I would love to be on the scrolls.
I know you would. I was wondering about that. I
thought you were here for the pancakes.
All right, anyhow, pancakes are gone.
Pancakes again?
Pancakes are long gone, by the way. Anyhow. So you're not going to tap? Okay, well then here's the other way you can get on the scroll.
Okay.
As we've now mentioned a couple of times, Pasty Dave, a few hours away from getting on a jet plane, heading off to Las Vegas.
Don't know if he'll be back again.
Why don't you and your new friend Lindsay here suckle some milk out of his coconuts to get him in the Hawaii kind of mood.
Out of pasties?
Yes. And we will put you on the scrolls. Either that or here's option 3.
Okay.
You turn down option 1, that's no longer on the table. That was just tap dancing, you would have been in.
Okay. I didn't know that was me getting in, but okay,
well,
what's option 3?
You should have known.
Gosh,
well done.
What don't people get?
Now you have options 2 and 3.
Okay.
2 is suckle some milk out of Pasty's coconuts. 3 is you two have to do a naked hula dance. A bottomless hula dance. You're going to go on a glass bottom boat, right? So it ties in perfectly. Okay. A bottomless hula dance for Pasty Dave. Now, which one do you want to choose? I know you'll need some time.
Give him time.
Yes. Can I take some time, please?
You might want to confer with Lindsay here. You want to huddle up?
Can I ask a question? How many seconds do I need to suckle?
Oh, jeez. You only have to suckle until you feel some milk start coming through.
So forever and ever.
Well, no.
Till the milk runs dry.
Till the milk comes out, or 3 seconds, whichever comes first. But 3 seconds is like longer than you might think. It's 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000.
Okay.
All right.
1.5.
That's 3 full seconds right there. All right, you guys want to huddle up? Go ahead, huddle up.
Yeah,
I want to watch them huddle up there.
Okay.
I watch them huddle up. Now, huddle means throw your arms around each other.
Oh.
There.
We're going to do the suckle.
Wow. A Pasty.
He's a lucky man.
Luckily, you bought your Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, I wish I wore it, yeah.
That's not a Hawaiian shirt?
Well, it's kind of Hawaii, I guess.
He's already unbuttoning it, Terry. You can't even wait. Did I tell you to start unbuttoning your shirt?
I heard there was suckling involved, and I'm ready.
He's already unbuttoning, Terry.
Wow, he really does love it.
I can't wait. It's a little foreplay for Sissy.
Is the family going to wonder what the hickey is on there, though?
Steven, you can suckle on someone's nipple and not give them a hickey.
Well, they better be pros then.
Maybe with your vampire choppers. You have no choice but to do that, but I don't know.
Don't worry, his shirt's not coming off in Hawaii.
They'll
never see him.
Oh, it's coming off.
Well, then, without further ado, what are you guys waiting for?
This is exciting. Oh,
Pasty, come on out.
Wow.
Got his shirt on. Drop the headphones. Man, he's...
Wow.
Same time. You has to be at the same time.
Oh.
Pick a nipple. You guys want to flip for nipples?
Same time?
You want to flip a coin?
Do I have to watch this? It throws me out for some
Yes,
reason.
and that's part of it. Hotshot has to watch it or else you're not on the scrolls.
jeez.
3 seconds, suckling for...
Doesn't bother anybody.
Oh, he's a hairy man.
All right. Just close your eyes and think of a nice...
You have to suck on it.
You have to suckle. You know what suckle? Come on. You have a child at 21. You don't know from suckling?
I know. Didn't you breastfeed?
Okay. Count of 3, we begin.
Don't make me watch.
Hawaii begins here in Seattle for you, Pasty.
I can't
You
watch.
have to watch.
Do you feel the wind through your hair already, Pasty?
I can hear the ukulele playing.
Okay.
I'm there.
Yes.
He's there.
They're in position, Terry.
Sand between the toes.
Wow.
They are in position.
They're both pretty hot, but I just can't see Pacey with his shirt off.
It's definitely the first time it's happened.
What? Oh, man.
He's Austin Powers.
I can't even look now.
I know, see?
All right, wait.
It's like Velcro. If you get too close, you may stick.
All right, put your shirt back on, Pasty, real quick.
Okay.
Is he considered a ginger kid?
Oh, jeez.
He's ginger in disguise.
All right, we all have to turn around on this one. You let us. We're going to take your word for it, ladies. All right. I am going to look to make sure you're not lying.
Okay.
Real quick, even though as horrifying as it may be. 1, 2, 3.
Shocking. 1,000.
Oh, Jesus!
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes.
It's a nice moment. Oh, yeah. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1. Oh, they're already done.
We forgot to count.
Yeah, you
we forgot to count, but that was nice. All right, you're both on the scroll.
Yeah.
See how easy it is?
Tough task.
What, you're saying it wasn't tough enough, Stephen?
I said that was one of the toughest tasks.
Oh. Well, they did it so well.
Yeah, they did.
Yes, I don't even think this one over here stopped chewing her gum through the whole thing.
I think it's still stuck to Pacey's nipple.
I actually caught a glimpse of Pacey's face during it.
Oh, boy.
It was the face that just reeked of an experience he's never had done to him before.
Like touching women?
What was that?
Yeah, completely foreign to me.
He's just warming up.
2 women suckling nipples. Never happened.
Your face was like one of shock. Shock.
Shock and awe.
Shock and awe.
Shocker. Good start to the weekend.
So you could hook up with these girls, but now you're flying away with your family.
And that's the way he wants it. Ladies, congratulations.
Yay!
We'll see you at the finals. How does that sound? Pace, you want to show them out?
I can do that.
Okay.
Here's some morning show floss if you need.
No, just take the hair from his chest. And
Yeah, just put that in your
floss.
scrapbook. That's what Terry does every morning. After a little bit of bear claw gets caught in the molars.
Oh, yeah.
That's very exciting.
Wow. They were champs, man.
Pacey's a weird guy.
It's official.
It's absolutely 100% official, ladies and gentlemen.
It is a final.
You guys.
Pasty. A weird guy!
The T-Man.
Terry.
Yes, sir.
This should remind you that the Shallard Hard Old School Lunch will be on today and every weekday. 90 minutes long.
Mm-hmm.
What songs like Gangsta-Lean, Terry?
I got my Gangsta-Lean on the way home.
Mm-hmm.
Smashing.
No doubt. Pasty Dave, half hour away, leaving the facility, Terry. Wow. I'm just fascinated by it, obviously, as you can tell, Terry.
Yes, I know.
Now does Pappy Papperson, Pasty Dad the Mogul, he pays for everything? You don't even need to bring your wallet?
Oh, yeah.
Said to buy a little dozier, eh?
Oh, well, yeah, that'll need to.
Yeah, unless you bring that with you, because I don't think the Hawaiian stuff is better than the Seattle stuff, right?
It ain't bad.
Not even.
I'm sure it's not bad, but Seattle's some of the best in the country.
Yeah.
If not the best.
From what I hear.
That's why Hammy stays here. I can't think of any other reason Hammy stays here.
Yeah,
Well, but
he
he probably doesn't even need that. He could probably just save his allowance each day and probably get enough to his allowance.
So Pappy pays for everything. Is that right?
Yes.
That's
sir.
unbelievable.
You don't feel bad, Connie? I'll pick up a meal every now and then?
No.
Really? You're a 28-year-old grown working man.
Right.
Your dad.
Right.
Yeah, and.
Right. It's the first time I ever said it. Right.
But in this situation, it would feel weird if I pulled out my wallet and paid.
You should just do it once.
You know why it would feel weird? I'll tell you why it would feel weird. Because he doesn't see himself as a 28-year-old man when he's on this vacation. He sees himself as a 9-year-old boy. And that would be weird for a 9-year-old boy to whip out his wallet at a dinner with the family and pay. I'm the only one who pays when when my parents and I go out to dinner.
Well,
they don't even consider it.
A little different.
All right. But still.
A lot different, actually.
Fine.
Dad's doing okay. Not that I'm starving or anything, but, Dad can buy everything.
But it's more of a gesture than it is who's doing okay or not.
I've bought them dinner before. I've picked up the bill before when we go out to dinner before.
And scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you that you're about to get on a plane and spend 10 days with your family on the beaches of Hawaii?
Oh, 10 cannot hold it right now. It's like a 12 right
10
now.
cannot even hold it, Terry.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. You can't
Not
even
even gonna lie
hold
about
it.
Very excited.
Terry,
I'm excited for him.
I love my parents.
I know.
I love my family. The last time my parents came out here was like a 4-day weekend. By the 4th day, I was ready for them to get on the plane.
Have a nice trip. Bye.
I mean, I could feel bad about that. I love them. I have no problem with them at all, Terry. We get along very well. We're very close. Couldn't wait for them to leave.
All right.
I'll be at Brenda's today. We hit the buffet, fix the computer, and then we head home.
Is she buying the buffet?
No, I'll buy.
I did love your mom.
Love her. Not trying to stay there for more than a couple hours.
Oh.
After a couple hours, he's out.
I'm good.
Calls her Brenda.
I'm up to date on everything that hurts. I'm good.
That hurts.
The last night of the 10 days in Hawaii, there's going to be a few tears, Terry, a lot of hugs.
You have to go back to reality now.
That last cysty, pasty sexual encounter, Terry. Until next vacation, which luckily will be around February.
Right.
Do you have the next one planned or no?
No, nothing yet.
Well, we got to have the planning meetings on Sunday nights.
But it should be around when, would you say?
Oh, early next year. Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's always the Mariner trip, right? Him and Dad
Spring training?
go to spring training together.
2 white guys thinking about what it would have been like to make the major leagues?
Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
Does the boyfriend of your sister come to, like, Christmas and stuff like that?
No.
She doesn't even come over to the house for holidays?
No, they're
not.
No intruders allowed into the Pasterson family outings.
Why does he even go out with her then? I mean, there's no point. Okay. Well, I guess there's a point, but
you're starting to realize how peculiar this is now, Stephen, obviously. All right, let's go to some text pages here, Terry, that have rolled in all morning long. Let's see what we got here. Text pages come in throughout the day at 97373. Don't you know? At 9:08 and 49 seconds, somebody writes, no one that works at Microsoft needs a $5,000 gift card.
But the guy serving sandwiches does.
Okay.
Not everybody's in the trash.
And I have made it clear, everyone would like a $5,000 gift card. You don't need it necessarily, but you want it. Sure. Want is good enough for me. This is not about need. I'm not Charlie Claus.
Right.
I'm all about if you want it, come and get it.
Right.
Oh, cheers. Let's see what else we got here. 9:04 and 14 seconds. T-Man, can I be on the sacred scroll? I hear you're hung like a horse. Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Well, that is all it takes to get on the scroll. You're on.
Yeah, that was a good try.
Call that one back.
All right, now I'm just skipping around, trying to look for some good ones here. I'm going. These are all the pages of text pages throughout the morning, Terry. Looks like I got a book here. Yes, I know. So I don't know what time, if there's not going to be any time sequence here. I won't even read the times.
What?
But you'll know what segment of the show they're referring to, obviously, because you have a memory of the show, right?
Right. Is it Guess the Segment, new game?
Skip ahead to Hot Shots Hung Like a Horse.
Why don't we guess the time? Play Guess the Time.
This text pager writes, Terry will not be able to get her husband to do as you described, T-Man, because black guys don't masturbate.
Wow.
They don't admit it. I said that. No, they don't do it, period. I said that in the show.
8:14 and 32 seconds.
8:16 and 44 seconds.
That's pretty good.
You're guessing.
That's because you sent it in around that time. All right, let's see what else we got here.
I could have just guessed.
What about eating what about eating food in a sexual manner? I'm reading the article right now, and Terry forgot to mention that. Was that in the article, Terry?
It was. You didn't let me get there.
Oh, it's my fault.
Yes.
All right, maybe
you turned it into dirty.
You should see the way I eat a chalupa. Oh, it's hot.
Especially when it's all the sauce is down your face. Oh, yeah.
That actually is pretty hot.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, maybe you like this one. Guess the time, Stephen. Hot Shot and Stephen have greasy donkey sex.
That means one of us hung like a donkey, so that's at least cool.
That's good at any time, though, I would think. 7:32 and 22 seconds.
7:26 and 20 seconds.
Whoa.
Wow.
You're good, Stephen.
Stephen's saying these all in. All these text pages are all from Stephen. Let's see what here.
They happen every day.
So glad I smoked a bowl before work. You guys are cracking me up. Coworkers think I'm crazy. I'm laughing like a retard. Thank heavens for headphones. What time, Stephen? Or was that you?
Is that on the same page?
No.
Oh, okay. Let's see. 8:34 and 27 seconds.
8:54 and 20 seconds.
Wow.
You almost have ESPN.
Making cookies only works for fat chicks. Signed, Philip.
Philip.
What time was that, Stephen?
What time was the texter basically referring to your wife as a fat chick?
Let's see. 8:19.
8:48, 38 seconds.
Oh, I could have got that one. Easy.
Doing it across the room is how straight guys make it happen with gay guys. Signed, Jay West.
Wow.
Okay, Jay West knows, huh? If you're sitting by him in your cubicle today.
I guess so. It's his way of coming out of the closet?
Stephen, what time were you, Jay West?
Let's see. 8 something. 8:22.
8 is right. 8 is right.
17 seconds.
Oh, 8:38 and 56 seconds. This is a great game, by the way.
Yeah. It's great when you can see this.
And he's from 253 is my guess.
I love Stephen. He is from the 253. I love Stephen.
360, I bet.
No, well, yes.
Really?
But that's not everything. I love Stephen, and I have blue balls.
Oh, okay.
What time is that?
I'm going to say it's...
How'd you know those 360? Why? Only people in the 360 love you?
Right.
It seems to be that way.
It's kind of his people, you know.
People in the red counties. I would say 7:59 and 12 seconds.
8:31 and 18 seconds.
Damn it.
A little too...
Losing your touch.
Yeah, yeah.
Terry doesn't bang herself. Oh, jeez.
That's nice.
Well, I'm not done yet.
6, 7, 8, and 9.
6, 7, 8, and 9.
Because have you ever tried to take a finger and tickle the Grand Canyon?
Oh,
wow.
jeez.
And otherwise, it wouldn't make much of an impact, Terry. One finger.
Yeah.
Oh,
now it's the Grand Canyon, no longer a wizard's sleeve.
Oh, jeez. What time was that, Stephen?
Oh, it's got to be
Well, he's just making an analogy. He's not saying, and I'm assuming it's a he, that you're not still a wizard's sleeve, but he's making an analogy to taking a finger and tickling the Grand Canyon.
Gotcha.
Doesn't make much of an impact.
Right.
8:26.
8:24 and 28 seconds.
Whoa. Don't call it a comeback.
Been here for years.
T-Man, what are you talking about? My Asian wife won't do as you are describing, and she's Filipino, too.
8:22 and 19 seconds.
8:23 and 12 seconds.
No.
You're like getting within a minute now. It's getting scary. Unless you're cheating.
Not cheating.
Yeah,
He's the kind of guy to cheat.
I forgot he does have a screen in front of him.
Yeah.
He can look at these text pages whenever he wants.
Well, why would I have gotten the other ones wrong?
Because you're trying to throw us off the set?
Yeah.
We know how to cheat.
Actually, I'm not looking, so.
Sure.
Anytime I do anything good or guess anything, it's because I cheat.
Or
So
you're
it's funny.
fat, one of the two.
Or I'm fat.
Or a dickhead.
Or picture number 49.
It sums them all up, I think.
It's funny. It's just a worthless piece of whatever it is I am.
Anything fills.
No muscle, obviously.
Anything fills in the blank perfectly. Don't worry
Let's
about
play
it.
that game.
Terry, you got a final story or two you want
I
to share
do,
with us?
actually, yes.
Or should I open the phone lines for a final call or two? What do you
It's
have?
up to you. I do have a quick story for you. This year's
I'll do
new...
this. I'll do both. How about that? Yes,
Okay.
go ahead.
This year's new holiday trend is apparently fake upside-down Christmas trees. They are being sold right now at Target.
Kind of gay, Terry.
300
Are
to
they
500
pink triangle-like?
bucks. No.
Mm-hmm.
300 to 500 bucks is how much they're going for. And apparently the religious significance is the fact that the tree is coming down from heaven.
Miyoshi from South Park.
How you doing, T-Man?
Did I pronounce your name right?
Exactly right. Thank you.
What's up?
Man, I'm responding to black men not masturbating. That's bogus, man.
Your man, or every man you've ever been with, loves to do it to himself.
I'm not saying every man that I've been with, but I got plenty of black homeboys that choke their chicken.
All right. Easy now.
Thanks for
Easy
it's
now.
nothing. So,
All I know is...
you said, who is that?
Or chicken.
The lady who's there with you?
Yes.
Her husband doesn't
Steven.
masturbate?
All right.
Has he
no.
ever? I
Well,
think he's just telling her that to make her feel special or something.
Well, the texter wrote that, and Terry never said her husband doesn't, but she has made it clear that she won't. And she will not do as described earlier on this program that we're not going through again. Now, Terry, I'm only half black, but I have a friend that's a full black man, as you know, a very close friend, and he once told me, and I just took it at face value, that black men don't masturbate. As much as I try to get him to try.
Come on, dude.
No.
Standing over him?
You get on
I don't
one
believe it.
end
All
of the
joking
radio.
aside, not true that he didn't say that?
He's lying.
Well, he wasn't lying. He believed that when he said it. Trust me. I know when someone's lying to me, or at least thinking that when they're not trying to tell the truth. There's a difference between lying and thinking you're right and being wrong.
Yeah,
He does
he
it, but he's
believes-
not correct. in
He
saying
may
everybody
believe
does
that, but you're saying it's definitely not true. Well, of course.
Sure.
He just meant in a general sense. There's got to be exceptions, but he said the rule is...
Yeah, I've heard that too. But
the general rule is that black men don't masturbate.
That must not be your half.
Someone who just turned on their radio right now.
All right.
There's a lot of moments on this program like that.
I know.
Flick, that black men don't masturbate.
Right.
Flick.
That's great.
Flick. Black men don't masturbate. Flick.
They just deny it for some reason. I don't get it.
No, they don't do it nearly to the rate of white men. That is a damn guaranteed sure thing.
That I believe. But they do it.
White men, like 50 times at least as much. All right? That's a guarantee.
Okay.
I don't even have to debate that one. I don't even need him to tell me that. Okay. Who next? Shelly.
Hi.
What's up?
How you
What's
doing?
up, baby? How you doing?
Good. How are you? I just
Dude, you
wanted
sound
to
all
know.
sexy like this morning.
Yeah, right.
I was just joking.
Yeah, Rob, I'm not sexy.
Okay.
I'm not fighting that.
Yeah.
No, I don't
liar.
sound it because I'm sick. But anyway.
You're sick?
Yeah.
What do you got? Where'd you get it from? What'd you do?
Wow.
What?
What do you got? Where'd you get it from? What'd you do? Huh?
I have a flu.
You have the flu?
A flu.
What kind of flu? Bird flu.
No, not SARS.
SARS. What do you got?
I just have a flu, a regular flu.
Really? Got a fever? Or you just
Yeah, I
trying to
have
miss
a
a couple of
fever.
days of work? Nobody's going to tell? What's the deal?
I'm coughing and I have a fever.
Mm-hmm. What's your fever?
I don't know. Yesterday it was 101, but
Oh.
yeah.
All right.
But I
Very
wanted to
convincing.
know your opinion and whoever wants to call and give opinions about, okay, what do men prefer is like, what would they tolerate on the boob size? Like, what will be the smallest, and what will be the biggest.
These are the things you think about when you have the flu?
I guess so when you're laying around the house.
Laying around the house.
Blowing the nose, feeling the fever.
What's the smallest breast a man would accept as acceptable in 2005? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, and the biggest.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like it's the boob flu.
She's got the boob flu. In 2005, into the days, we are a decade solidly into the breast augmentation craze, Terry.
Absolutely.
What's the smallest breast size a man would tolerate in the general sense? Of course, there's always exceptions to every rule, as we've made clear now. But the general guy out there will accept what and nothing below that. Terry, what is it? Speak for all men.
I'm going to take a stab at it and say 32B.
B. Let's just go with cup size. You're going to say B.
B is
no A's acceptable.
No.
A man will tolerate a B.
I will say B will be the smallest.
It's a good thing you're not a man. You would make a horrible man. I don't see how a guy.
The smallest,
I don't see how a guy accepts anything lower than a C these days.
Well,
if you're lower than a C, you should have been at least 5 years celebrating your 5-year anniversary minimum of your breast augmentation.
But I'm also going on the fact that not every single woman out there, as of yet, is able to afford the breast augmentation.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Even if they can't afford it, they should have gotten it by now, Terry. There's a lot of things you can't afford you have to have.
Well, I understand that, but even if you have to have it, you are left with what you have, with what you've got.
No,
but I have a
wrong. You're not getting it.
Okay.
Even if you can't afford it, you have it. If you desperately needed it, and desperately needing it is B and below. What do you mean? What do you do to get it? Don't play dumb. Anyhow,
but what would be the biggest?
The biggest? There is no limitations.
That's endless.
But so many people okay.
So many guys are grossed out by oversized boobs.
Yes.
What do you got? What are we talking about here? Let's get down to brass tacks, cut through the mustard, the apex, the summit, the nucleus of the situation.
Doesn't it also depend on what surrounds those big breasts?
What's that?
Doesn't it also depend upon what surrounds those big breasts?
Oh, dear.
No, nothing surrounds them.
No, I mean size-wise for the woman.
What do you got? What are you talking about?
I can't.
How big are your breasts?
It's embarrassing.
Well, you're amongst friends. Is it embarrassing on the small side or the large side?
Large.
I had a feeling that was the case. Don't worry, it can't be that bad.
Yeah, no doubt.
Trust me, we've seen it all.
We've seen some...
Not enough, but we've seen it all. No matter how much you've seen it, Terry, not enough.
Okay.
But we've seen it all.
Yeah, look at these.
How big are your boobies? She's sitting around with 101-degree temperature with huge jugs.
Arriba.
What do you got? What are you packing? What do you got?
Everybody said that a D size is too big.
A D is too big?
What?
So many of my friends said it.
Obviously, your NyQuil has got you a little...
Yeah. It's all in your head.
It's got you a little loopy right now. What do you got?
A 36D.
Okay, well, that's tragedy. You better do something about that quick.
End it today.
Mm-hmm. Better hope your temperature races to 109. It takes you out of your misery.
Oh.
36D doesn't sound too bad.
No.
All right?
All right.
All right. Whatever. A lot of
Trying to
time.
get on the scroll.
A lot of time to waste when you're sitting around with the flu, obviously. That's what that comes down
And
to.
nobody at home to entertain you.
Everyone says that a 36D is no good.
I'm embarrassed to say.
Maybe they just meant you're no good.
Whoa.
Maybe that's what they meant.
Surrounding it. Yeah.
Maybe it is what's surrounding it. Steven's right. I mean, you can have a 36D that is off the charts.
Right.
But if you have nothing to support it as far as a face, hips, and whatever else you may be into, take your pick. If you have nothing else on that checklist, breast alone, I can get that. Flip on a station. Breast alone, I can get that. Flick. Flick.
Is that how it goes?
Mm-hmm. And there you have it. That's our final thought of the day. For those keeping score at home, final thought of the day. Your breasts alone are not going to get it done. Steven, prediction on the Apple Cup final score, please.
Oh, wow. I'm going to say...
Terry Frey, final score of the Apple Cup,
31 to 21.
28.
What?
Wazoo 28,
31-21.
UW 17.
Wazoo 28, UW 17 from Terry Frey. That's an 11-point win to you and me by the Cougars of Washington State.
Yes.
Steven, you said what now?
31-21.
Who will come out on the long end of that score?
The long end will be the University of Washington.
Is that right?
Defying all the odds.
Scott.
27-21, University of Washington.
A lot of wishful thinking in the studio by those who have an allegiance to their school. Okay. A pasty Dave, heading off for Hawaii, could care less, right?
Couldn't care less. Yeah.
Right.
28-24 Huskies.
Oh. We got 3 Husky.
Arizona State.
3 Husky.
Wenatchee Valley
Scores and 1 lone Cougar.
I'm just hoping they pull it out. That's all.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm still talking about the football game.
Yes, I am.
Well, Cougars don't.
I bet you're not.
I know that.
I bet you're not unaccustomed to saying that on Apple Cup weekend, Terry. Yes.
Not unaccustomed.
I say Cougars win. Cougars cover the spread.
Wow.
But I'm no fearless forecaster, Terry.
Yeah. Okay.
I would not dare wake up fearless in a game with 2 teams that have losing records, Terry. Can't do it.
Okay.
She's in the south of France anyway.
The T-Man. Cube 93 and Pepsi.